Congratulations, host, for successfully activating the immortality system. I'm reanimated. No, I traveled through. And as soon as I opened my eyes, I saw a fat cat. And then I was sitting dead by it. Death rating, D, death reward skill point, 1, ability points left, 1. Other bonuses, increased chi. So the system prompt just now is, death, evaluation. Cheat. What the heck is this system that I've been assigned to? What is this evaluation after death? It's asking me to level up by dying? Die wants to gain some power? What the hell? The cost and benefit are too unbalanced. This strength is too great, isn't it? System, you are still a bit useful. By the way, what is this skill point? What is it used for? System? If you want me to die, this system won't even give me a novice tutorial. Never mind, I'll have to figure it out myself. Where did the beggar die in the middle of the road? What a bad luck. Wow, the body is still here. Sneaks up. It turns out that after I resurrect, everything on my body will be copied one-to-one onto the new body. That means as long as I'm willing to die a few hundred times, I can earn my first bucket of gold by copying. But dying is really so painful. But if you don't try, in this strange place where you are a beggar, it's really too difficult. Or, give it a try. Right. I've already died once anyway. So there's nothing left to be afraid of. Death rating, F, death bonus skill points this time, 0, skill points balance, 1, other rewards, increase of chi. 3 levels of death difficulty, one more difficult than the other, how come the rating is always F? Resurrection within 7 days, January 5th. Resurrection actually has a number limit? In other words, if I accidentally die unexpectedly after I have used up my resurrection chances, it's like having to cancel the account again in this world. In the previous life, you were so cowardly and died without achieving anything. Does it mean that after crossing time and having a system, you still have to repeat the same mistakes? Absolutely not. Even if this system wants me to die to enhance my abilities, then it's worth it for me to die. There must be some way to maximize the value of my system and help me stand firm as a newcomer. You said you would pay me back today. My mother is waiting for this money to buy medicine. You can't go back on your word. The one who owes money is my lord. Do you want me to repay the money? Take my life to demand it. This is the method I was looking for. Let me go. I'm helping you collect a debt. How? Who are you? A professional debt collector. I just won't repay the money. If you have the ability, you can kill me. You. What are you doing? If you really want to kill me, you won't get a penny. Don't worry, I'm not here to ask for you to beg. I asked my ghost to find you for 30. Huh? Don't die here. Are you sick? Mortality assessment level, D, bonus skill points for this death, 2 points. Skill points available, 3, resurrection times in 7 days, 0/5. Other rewards, increase in chi and blood. Rating up. 7 days later. I come to you. Repay. Help me. Wow. Mom. Sure, there is a door. After another 7 days. Dalong should take his medicine now. Poisonous woman, you really want to poison me. Delang, please spare my family. It was the high-ranking official from the South Gate who instructed me to do it. 1 hour from now. I didn't expect your brother to be willing to try poison for me. Please don't refuse these thank you gifts. No problem, man. We as Chow's family are most fond of lending a helping hand. Ehehe. 3 months passed just like that. Relying on collecting debts for others and dying for others, he not only got his first fortune after crossing over. Because of his ability to collect debts, he became famous in the whole town. And I also discovered that as long as my death is for the sake of others, the evaluation of death will be relatively high. I died so many times that my physical fitness has obviously improved. Right now, this body strength can reach 500 caddies, far exceeding ordinary people, and even running speed can reach 10 meters per second. But there are also new problems. The highest rating that can be reached by helping others is D. I want to get a high score, I need a higher quality of death. Death is heavier than Mount Tai. As far as I know, this world is a world where immortals and martial arts coexist. There are many extremely wicked people in the world. High-quality death inevitably involves confronting these people. Their physical fitness is much weaker than that of immortal warriors. And resurrection will not make me younger. Obviously, I will not stop growing. When I am about to die, the system will only watch the fun, or even continue to play with the old man. I need a cultivation technique. Only with a cultivation technique can I find a new path. Excuse me, are you Joe Mu, the debt collector? Yes. I am the arboreal. What a stunning classical beauty, she. Can't see? Like the real-life Ning Xi. 6 months ago, the Chow family in Heian was wiped out by the Wuji society, leaving only me unscathed. This blood debt. Can you help me get it back? In return, I can teach you the Changxing fist of our Heian Chow family. You. Is your surname really not Ning? Boss. Your pork stall also sells melons? Huh? Are these melons guaranteed to be ripe? Not as these 2 melons also cut me as minced meat, don't have a bit of melon pulp. Stinky little brat, you're here to find fault. Yeah, that's all for you to hear. How do you hack me? I'll cut you into pieces. He's really a warrior, Butcher Zheng. You killed me. The Chow family is full of people. Today I will take your dog's life. Eat my 8th set of exercises. Bar. Tree, died. This. Damn, I couldn't hold it in. His. It hurts so much, cack. Getting hacked feels so painful. You died so badly, system. You need to give me more benefits, system. Fatality assessment rating, C. This time you died and earned 10 skill points. Skill points balance, 20 points. Resurrection times within 7 days, April 5th. Skill growth consumption points, 5 points. Changxing boxing training, introduction. Other rewards, health and blood growth. Grade C. It's the first time I've brushed out a C-level evaluation and I've brushed my way into the introduction of the longevity fist. Wait, the skill points have been deducted. So this is the correct way to open the system? Use skill points to exchange for proficiency in cultivation techniques. 5 points to redeem Changxing fist. Beginner level. What can the remaining 20 points be redeemed for? System, give me a deep blue buff. Max out my eternal fist. TSK. Is this another way of encouraging me to seek trouble? Okay, now there's a Zheng butcher who can test it. Xuejie said that he is a secret agent of Wuji. We can't let him go. He needs to kill me a few more times. The adult subordinate couldn't resist killing a little devil today. He claimed to be avenging the Chow family. Could it be that the Chow family was exterminated by our Wuji martial arts half a year ago, leaving no descendants? This is strange. Was there really a Chow family fish that slipped through the net to find me and seek revenge? Anyway, it's safest for all the descendants of the Chow family to die. Fortunately, I acted quickly. Who? Knocker, you didn't die? I'm Chow Jing. You killed my brother Chow Mu, and I want you to pay with blood. Watch my family's heirloom skill. Holy cow! I already have your knife in my hand. Are you scared? Am I scared? Bro, do you want to look at your hands and then talk? Just say you didn't catch it, come and have the ability to kill me. It really hurts. I can't lose my strength. You two brothers are both mentally ill. The knife is jammed. Don't move. Your name is Li Jing, right? You are indeed different from your brother, and you have really put in a lot of effort to practice strength. I assumed too much, but I won't next time. 5 minutes later. Chow Jing, dead. This guy is a brave and fearless man who seeks revenge for his younger brother, although he has some mental problems. The situation has changed. If the secret letter from just now is sent out, it will mislead the adults. Dare to kill my younger brother Li Jing, come and take orders. Well, since you're looking for death, then I'll kill all of you. Killing the little ones and provoking the old ones is endless. How many of them are there? Will there ever be an end? Death evaluation level, D. Death reward skill points, points skill points balance, 3 points resurrection times within 7 days, 1/5 skill growth consumption points, 2 points longevity fist practice, proficient, 40 degrees other rewards, strength growth. Died 4 times, the first time deducted 5 points, and the Chongqing fist got started. The second time deducted 2 points, and the proficiency increased by 20%. The last 2 times only deducted 1 point, and it increased to 40%, and the evaluation was downgraded. It seems that the more proficiency, the more points are deducted. Poor evaluation is random by default. The points allocated are also less, and a person cannot brush too many times. The last chance to resurrect him is gone. It's hard to take revenge for this grievance. Or come again 7 days later? Don't miss the opportunity. He is currently suffering from psychological and physiological deficiencies caused by his second brother, third brother, and fourth brother. It is a good time to take action. Practice during the dog days. Import of experience points. Practice the 3 nines of winter. The 4th time I fought, I only used 20% proficiency of Chongqing boxing, and I almost tied with him. After improving, I may not be unable to fight. Try again, it's worth it. Finish the task early and go to Shuejia to exchange for follow-up exercises. These boys who look so much alike are all a bit stronger than the last. The sword aura has grown, and the boxing skills are becoming increasingly exquisite. Oh, just died this strength already, and I about the same. Do it again, I'm afraid I can't stand it. There should be none left. Of course, yeah. Zheng Butcher, deceased. This is the secret letter. Zheng, the butcher, want to write to Wuji meeting? The information Xiao Sanxue investigated was correct. This Zheng, the butcher, really participated in the extermination of the Qiao family of Heiyang. My first death under his blade has a score of C. Is it that the score of death is associated with the identity of the person who killed me? If I was killed by an evil man, would the score be higher? I have to try it to find out. What kind of tadpole text is written in another letter that I don't understand? Let's show Snow Sister what other benefits can be obtained. Yinching Outskirts Alley. Shuejia, I'm back. Where are you going? No, your voice is not right. You are not a tree. As expected from a blind girl who has lived on her own for half a year, her senses are very sharp. Blood and strength increased. This body not only has muscles, even the voice is like an adult man. Is it the period when my sister changes her voice? Men all have this period. Really? I don't believe it. Do you have evidence to prove that you are a tree? Is your surname really not Ning? This month. You really aren't surnamed Ning? Is your surname really not Ning? Are you really not surnamed Ning? Hug hug, who is happy? I won't say. Yes, it is you, the same old taste. After the extermination of the Chow family, my eyes have been dumbfounded and lustful. The movement of insects in their mouths is a sign that the eye of heaven is about to open. It can't miss any clues, so don't even think about tricking me. Don't talk nonsense, heavenly eye, I also have reincarnation eyes. Yes, 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 the Chow family, only you are left. The martial saint did not kill you. It must be because you were born with a natural spiritual awareness, with extraordinary talents. By the way, sister, when are you going to teach me the second chapter of the Chongqing boxing exercise? Don't think too highly of yourself. If you want to develop internal strength, you must first temper your qi and increase your strength. This process will take at least 5 or 6 years. I don't want to avenge my sister as soon as possible. We agreed that you could teach me the longevity fist, and I would avenge the Chow family's extermination. And I feel that in the practice strength stage it is almost over. Stubborn. Come. Sister, let me touch your bones to see how much heat you still need. What did you let me touch? Arm. What did you think it was? We have only known each other for a month, and you can train yourself like this? Are you a martial arts prodigy? Unbelievable. Practice is just a matter of watermill, there is no shortcut to go, but you. Since you also think that I practice well, why don't you teach me the sequel now? Chongqing Fist, unique martial art of Chow family in Heian. Cultivate Chongqing Fist to full proficiency and you will reach a state of not aging. Seriously, it's the preparatory skill before immortal cultivation. I must practice it as soon as possible. This is my practice route. Your training is not bad, but you have only trained for a month. Butcher Zheng did not train his internal energy, but his arms had a strength of several hundred kilograms. In the future, once you have completed your training and killed Butcher Zheng, I will teach you the rest. No, I'm done. Zheng the Butcher has been killed by me. How can my heart? Not only killed, but also found a secret letter from his body. Unfortunately, I cannot understand the tadpole characters on the secret letter. Tadpole character secret letter? Tadpole character is a kind of cipher that the Wuji men use to communicate internally. It seems that you really killed Zheng the Butcher. I didn't expect that he could really beat that Zheng the Butcher. Since you have killed Butcher Zheng, I will pass on the follow-up of the Chongqing Fist Strength Training chapter to you as agreed. Sit in front of me, meditate, and listen to me impart the instructions to you. Tangible demands for leave, intangible assistance. One real and many voids. Half an hour later. Chang Sheng Quan Practice Strength Chapter, Proficient, 40%. Proficiency has not changed much. It really is faster to rely on system rewards than to cultivate on your own. I have to find a villain stronger than Zheng Tufu to challenge. Here is the decoding method for this tadpole cipher text. Can you translate this letter's content and read it to me? Her eyes are blind, but she can find the secret book and she must be faking blindness. The letter seems to say, Emperor Dian will leave the imperial capital recently, while Wuji will prepare to convene members. Assassination of Emperor Dian. Where is Wuji preparing to assassinate the emperor? Is there any more detailed information about the emperor's travel time? The cipher in this small book is incomplete, so I can only piece it together to read it. The specific time and location cannot be understood. The martial union really is incredibly daring, but if it was their doing, then it's really possible. Is Wuji Hui so strong? I told you before that Wujiman and Martial Saint destroyed our Qiao family, but I did not tell you the reason. Wu Sheng, known as the second best martial art in the world. He founded the Wujixi Association and single-handedly destroyed many martial art families and sects. And the martial art books that each sect regards as their treasures will be taken as their own, for their internal members to pass on as they wish, improving their own strength. Our Qiao family's Changxing boxing is the extraordinary martial art that the first-generation ancestor was imparted by an immortal in the famous mountains. Finally, it did not escape their clutches. I'm not teaching you the longevity boxing because I'm counting on you to defeat the martial saint. I just hope that when you succeed in practicing, you can cut off its wings, so that I can personally kill that martial sage. I have an idea. Maybe I can try to blend into the martial arts society. You're so foolish practicing martial arts that you want to join the martial arts club. I will first join the Wuji Society and then become an assassin of the Wuji Society to assassinate the Emperor. This way, the Great Flame Court and Wuji Society will surely not die forever. If it is impossible to infiltrate the Wujihui, then continue to deal with the Wujihui people and try to obtain the complete plan of Wujihui to assassinate the Emperor. At that time, I can also act as an assassin to stir up the water and make Wuji bear the anger of the court, so that you can seek revenge soon. Out of the blue. This is almost certain death. Oh, this is a chance to become an assassin to assassinate the Emperor. If I die as an assassin, maybe I can leave my name in history. Such a death would definitely be highly evaluated. Moreover, an organization established by the second best martial artist in the world possesses a large number of martial art scriptures. Members can easily browse it, including the full version of the Changxing boxing. Isn't this the training ground I've been dreaming of? Perfect. Since the Wuxing is as strong as you said, revenge is almost impossible. At most, he can only cause a little trouble for the Wujing Wei. So this is the best way. But you're going to die. What fear of death? There is no taste of lying, more of excitement and excitement. Is he serious? But what does he want? Compared with his life and death, Changxing Fist is nothing. What else can I give him? OMG. He covets my body. Where did your mind take you this time? I just feel that I can't repay your great kindness. Is there anything I can do for you? I am a man of integrity such as Zhou Mu, and how can I think of such a thing? It is really inappropriate. That being said, there is something, and only you can do it. What is it? It's a secret. Since he's not afraid of death, let him try it. Okay. That's enough. Speaking of which, do you know if there are any other members of the Martial Union nearby? Yes. Gui Yan, the city lord of Yinching. The young master of the Gui family has arrived. Hurry up. Young Master Gui, please spare my life. Mr. Gui is out, don't block the way. Here, bring that beauty over here. Don't you dare. Shameless person, even if I die, I won't fulfill your wish. Sir, my master invites you to have a chat. The beauty he is talking about refers to. Shameless person. Jian Lang, I'm here to help you. Today, I have to teach this playboy the lesson. Teach me a lesson, this stinky girl who knows no bounds. Yes. Young master. The prince has been kidnapped. Let go of me, kid. My father is the Lord of Yinching. So? My father is coming soon. If you can't escape, he will definitely make you feel worse than dead. I was originally planning to act bravely and kill the son of the city lord, and then wait to be killed by this group of family members. But if the city lord can kill me, then the death rating will definitely be elevated to a higher level, right? Heroic Act, Estimated Death Evaluation. The first time death evaluation prompt appears. So the system also agrees with my thoughts. Sir, thank you for your help, but this person has great power, so we don't want to involve you. Hero, please leave quickly. Young Master. Great Xia. Don't move, or I'll kill him. Good man, spare your life. This city belongs to my family. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you. Please don't kill me. Don't give up. Call your father over quickly. Dad. That's Guiyan, he looks really strong. Shut up. Guiyan's martial arts are indeed very accomplished. Just a shout can generate such great pressure. The boy hasn't practiced internal force yet, he is just a martial artist in the strength training stage, but he can easily lift a person, his arm strength is extraordinary. It feels like being pressed by a 1,000-pound jack. Feels so terrible. Halt. Can still speak, most martial artists would not dare to open their mouths with internal force pressing them down. Good courage. My friend, don't be impulsive. Let's talk it over. Indeed, it is Guo who has no way of educating his son. Please let go of the dog first. Guo will definitely keep a close eye on him in the future. Why did you apologize as soon as you spoke, even though I deliberately changed the expression of I owe you? Shouldn't you be using all kinds of threats and temptations towards me? How could I make you beat me to death? Death rating not yet fallen, then there is still a chance. Can an apology from your son's street robbery settle the matter? Ha ha ha. You two are disciples of the Bright Moon sect, right? Guo has a good relationship with sect master Mo of your sect. I will definitely send 100 taels of silver as compensation. Would you two forgive my son for his rudeness this time? He actually figured out where we came from, so is this a threat? Besides, this Yinching is Guiyan's territory, and we can't do anything to him. My lord is too kind. In fact, my wife and I are new to Yinching, and we are rather reckless. Is that all? Then what about the people who were hurt by that Guigongzi? Oh. It's not a day or two. It's better to have one less thing than one more thing. Guiyan. Do you think that as long as you pay some money and bow your head and apologize, the matter will be over? Look at how skilled you are at playing tricks. You're not a bad kid, so why don't you wipe your butt? But your son had the guards whip the people to open the way and rob them on the street, which is not the first time he has been beaten to death. What do you think should be the compensation for being beaten to death by him? I think his life should be used as compensation. It's really difficult for this kid to be soft and hard. Tell me what I have to do to set my son free. It's easy for me to let go of him. Over my dead body. A passerby, unexpectedly speaking up for us, and even disregarding life and death? Looks like we can't talk about it. It's settled. My first time in life with a high death count, here I come. Boy, what is your name? My name is Chiao Mu, an unknown person, and I do not have any wealthy and powerful support. But that does not matter to City Lord Guo. Hurry up and start. What are you waiting for? He showed some guts. Release him. Chiao Mu, you are a person of great courage, not an ordinary person indeed. If you are interested in joining the military and serving the country, you can report to our Yinching City Lord's mansion at any time. Isn't there something wrong with this script? Father. Shut up. I'm just too arrogant in my daily life. Bring him back to me. If you make up your mind, you can come to the City Lord's mansion to report at any time. Although the lord of the city is a useless playboy, the lord of the city is still reasonable. Our city lord is so magnanimous that young hero is also lucky now he has entered the city lord's eyes. If you enter the city guard, you could get an officer's position. After a long time of tossing and turning, the atmosphere has reached this point. I have already thought about my last words. Why am I still alive? The Lord and his son were indeed unkind and refused to let me die. HM? The longevity lock is still lit? Does it mean the death rating is still rising? My death assessment did not disappear with the city lord leaving. Does this mean if I die now, can I still get a high death rating? But why does it happen like this? Am I different from the previous me now? Got it. If I were to die now, it would be as a young martyr who angrily cursed the Lord of Yinching on the street, not as an unknown pawn like Xiao Mu. It turns out that this is the correct way to open the immortality system. As long as I continue to act chivalrously, my reputation and fame will continue to increase. If I succeed in dying, I will become stronger. Death failure can continue to stack buffs and improve death evaluation. Therefore, no matter living or dead, it's my win on both sides. Until the moment I finally die. It will definitely be a grand and high-quality death. Pain. Oh. Dad, why don't you teach the villain Xiao Mu a lesson and instead recruit him? Why are you in such a hurry? You don't need to take care of his business anymore. When Xiao Mu was arrested, the expressions of the people at the time knew that he had accumulated a lot of grievances in Yinching. If I killed the tree in front of them, wouldn't the image of the city lord that I painstakingly maintained be instantly destroyed? It is better to recruit that guy like now. It can calm down the public anger and also leave good comments that are kind and benevolent. You bastard should have been beaten up long ago, otherwise you would have caused big trouble sooner or later. You have been confined to the residence for the past month and may not go outside. Why? His Majesty may possibly visit this area, Yinching, during this time. Grounding you is to prevent you from inviting any more murder. Emperor Yin? Is this news reliable? The Emperor's travel plans, how can they possibly be shared with your father? Who knows if it will not attract an assassin? But the Arbor. Will he join and defend the Yin city forces? No matter whether or not he accepted the invitation to be the commander of the Yinching garrison, there were always ways to deal with him. That would be even better if he joins. Recently, the Dong Mountain outside the city is not a nest of bandits. He can be sent to die on the battlefield at that time. You beat up their son and he wants to recruit you to join the Yinching garrison. There's likely fraud involved. So I will definitely go to the city lord's mansion. You insist on doing this life and death thing. Then I have another cultivation method here that I can teach you. Oh? This is the secret martial law that my Qiao family collected. At the cost of damaging one's muscles and veins, the body's potential can be unleashed in an instant, causing an instant increase in internal strength by more than double. Great law of the heavenly demonic disintegration. Great disintegration technique. There is such a good thing. Of course, first you need to develop inner strength in order to use this desperate and life-saving technique. Joe, you're quite chivalrous in your actions. Such a state of mind is in accordance with martial arts, so progress in martial arts is likely to be faster than ordinary people. Entering Heavenly Demon, breaking up great magic. I gave you the Heavenly Demon Dissolution Great Law, not for you to fight desperately. But I hope you can have the chance to live on. I get it. Yinching Garrison Barracks. Since ancient times, the spearmen have been fortunate, and they are easier to surrender. I hope to give me a good sign. This is the tree that looks mediocre in terms of aptitude. He's just an extreme practitioner, isn't he? A 9th grade or above internal force warrior can be a centurion. What can he rely on? Relying on connections, of course. Because he was stubborn enough to dare to arrest the city lord's son, and he became well known. The city lord was magnanimous and praised him for his bravery and strength, and promoted him as an exception. Wait and see. Occupying a place and fighting depends on real skills. He won't be able to get by in a few days. Chongqing Boxing Training Strength Chapter, Proficient, Military Gun Art, Beginner, Heavenly Demon Body Disintegration Method, Beginner. I learned a skill again. I wonder when I can die and level up? Boss. I heard that you want to buy some martial art manuals and fist manuals? Oh, old Wang, do you have? Head 1. My surname is Bai. Your mouth is yellow, why do you call it white? Ha ha ha, call him Old Yellow. Go, go, go. I'm too lazy to talk nonsense with you guys. Boss, this is hard work. Are you either? Hard Qigong? I have not yet cultivated internal force, but if I had an external hard Qigong technique to protect my body, it would be really good. Boss, you might want to ask Mr. Huang what he means by hard skill first. What is it? Tai Dang Gong. My favorite hobby in my life is to study martial arts. I want you to give me a price for this iron crotch skill. The crotch area is also one of the body's protective doors, and this weakness needs to be taken care of. What did the boss say? I want money, no money. This iron crotch skill is just for me to show filial piety to my boss. 4 months ago, my pregnant wife was whipped by Guigongzi, who left the street, and the child was not saved. Although my wife is not a big problem, but her body is still weak now. Boss, you took revenge for me, you are my benefactor. You don't have to be like this. I can't take the Dharma for free, I will definitely repay you in the future. What do you mean by reporting or not reporting? This is my repayment. Sir, Captain Chu asked you to go meet him. Outside the city, in the East Mountain, there was a person who called himself the King of Bandits, Song He, who was especially rampant. A mere bandit dares to call himself king? What a joke! And this Song River has committed all sorts of crimes, from robbing official silver to stealing chickens and dogs. Occupying Dongshan, several hundred cases were committed in just half a year. This thief is even more lascivious and has abducted many virtuous women. Those women abducted by him, if lucky, could be released back. The unlucky ones died directly in his village. It's nothing compared to a beast. This bandit must be suppressed. We can't do it without suppression. That's why I'm planning to split up a 1,000-strong army and go out of the city to suppress bandits in 5 days. So I'm planning to split up a 1,000-strong army and go out of the city to suppress bandits in 5 days. I heard you were very brave. So how about using your department as the Vanguard in this anti-bandit campaign? Yes, sir. Thousands of soldiers, with 10 centurions, except for me, they are all 9th-rank martial artists. But why choose me as the Vanguard? Said I am braver than most? Is the city lord finally taking action? Find such a lame excuse. It's time to die and let the chips in my hand be cashed out. Is this kid really stupid or confident? Why did he readily agree? I must be careful. I can't make a mistake with what the mayor has ordered. 5 days later, East Mountain, outside the city. Chief, I know this area well. How about I lead the way? Since we can't see any trace of the village here, it must be hidden in the valley to the west. If we walk 1 more li to the west, there will be a small valley. Okay, just go there. Be careful and avoid me immediately if the situation is not right. Boss, you are really the best person I have ever met. Rest assured, I definitely won't hold you back. This is military order. I finally came out and died. You can't be messed up again. Boss, I'm telling you, my eldest son has been really strong since he was little. This year he's only 15, but he can lift a 300-pound stone dumbbell. Boss, what were you like when you were 15? When I was 15, I was hacked to death by a butcher. X, ha ha ha, oh, I don't believe it. Lead the way seriously, don't talk nonsense. HM? Huh? Tornado pushes pool into parking lot. In TV dramas, it's true that everyone is lying. Boss? Bandits. I finally saw bandits. If I round up a bit, I'll soon be dead. This longevity lock started to glow again. It seems like the more heroically I fight one, the more it can increase the death evaluation. No one can stop me from delivering headshots today. Come with me, I'll take you guys to fight. Whoa! This is so wild. Humph, is that it? Give me some medicine to stop the bleeding. Boss! You took those 3 arrows for me. I, Huang, really don't know how to repay you. No, no, no. Oh, these bandits are so bad. I originally wanted to give someone a head, but the enemy was a bit weak, so I can only continue to try next time. Boss, is the way you report back to Lao Huang to save his life? What, monk, you have a technique to give to me? My secret cultivation books are not with me. I will definitely offer them when I return to the city. There are few officers who can shield the privates nowadays. I'll entrust my life to you, Lao Huang. Excuse me, wait for me to first suppress the Fengzai mountain bandits. The valley is narrow and the vegetation is tall. Either the bandits' camp is in the valley ahead, or there is an ambush ahead, preparing to lure the enemy deep into the valley. If I go any further, I might be dead. Old Huang, does this valley have a name? No, what's wrong? Since there isn't any, let's call it Luomu Valley. This name is so auspicious. Where should I die later? Are you here to fight or tourism? Why have you stopped, Xiao Mu? Didn't I tell you to scout ahead? We have just been raided by bandits. There is a valley ahead, so there may be an ambush. You are the Vanguard. Whether there is an ambush, is it possible for you to consider it? If there are, we will naturally rescue them. I think you are afraid of fighting. Or are you going to disobey? It's better to disobey orders, so I can kill him immediately and fulfill the orders of the city lord. Order. Captain Chu, listen to me, thank you. From now on, you are my good brother. I was killed by an 8th rank lieutenant for disobeying orders. I want to become the man who died fighting against the bandits. Once I monetize the chips, I'll send you on your way, brother. There are thousands of bandits hidden in Dongshan. Our team is not enough. Why are you standing there? Run. Our leader stayed to cover our retreat. Let's go back, too. Everyone, don't come back. This is an order. Unauthorized withdrawal is not permitted. Violators will be executed. If I die, my 100 subordinates will be buried with me. Do you mean that? Boss, we're going to die together. Punching. Get lost. You don't want your wife to be widowed, do you? You don't want your children to be bullied in the future, do you? Then we can't just watch you die. If you don't want to die, just his mother, don't be pretentious. Boss. I will do what you cannot do. I will say what you dare not know, you cannot die. I will die before I die. Don't be afraid. Everyone is coming towards me. Come on, let's have a little more. I can feel a force. It feels like it's going to break out of my body. Internal strength? This little kid actually cultivated internal strength. A martial artist who can practice internal force at the age of 20 is either born with great talent or has a great mind. Humph, but this bit of internal energy he just cultivated, how much longer can it sustain his breathing? Something is wrong. He just trained his internal force. How is it possible to be so thick? No, this should be some sort of explosive esoteric technique. So I used the heavenly demon disintegration technique, actually using this move to cut off the back path. Now he's doomed. Boss! Don't come over here. With me Xiao Mu here today, no one should think about crossing this line. Don't be chicken. Charge! LOL. Xiao Xianfeng, I will never let you down. Kill me, charge me. Hey. Encirclement ended. Return to city. Huiyin City? But these bandits just escaped and haven't been completely eradicated yet, and we haven't found the bandits' stronghold yet. The bandits are strong and should not advance recklessly. Observe military orders, return to the city. Bah! Now that you know you can't act recklessly, why did you go so far? Did you send the boss to die? The matter has come to this point. Let's take back the leader's body. We have to give an explanation to the leader's family. The boss seems to have a blind sister at home. It seems that the two siblings depend on each other for survival. Boss. Go well. As expected of a B rank appraisal. To increase the proficiency of so many skills at once. If the C level is the training effect that a person can achieve with 10 years of 100% management efficiency, then the B level is 150% of the effect of 20 years. It's so cool. I wonder how it'll be like if I get an A rank evaluation, hee. The additional benefits brought by high-quality death are really great. Next, I should go thank that good brother who helped me cash out my chips. Hiss. The weather is getting cold really fast. How come there are words carved on this tree? Okiedani? This is what the boss carved before. The head of the team suspected the bandits set up an ambush before entering the valley, but was unable to disobey the military order and had to enter. I'm afraid I had the will to die even then. Boss died for us. What are you guys carrying? Reporting to my lord, this is the body of Centurion Xiao Mu. Corpses of the trees? Isn't it so difficult to keep a son of a bitch? We're not even allowed to collect the body of our boss. Husband Zheng, a strong man, died in a battle with bandits. Indeed, he should not be left exposed in the wilderness. You take it back to Yinching first, and I will arrange the burial. Isn't it all because of you? Xiao Mu killed so many bandits, and in the end, all the military achievements were attributed to me. I still want to thank him. It would be better to have more of these brainless young soldiers. Now that the task assigned by the city lord has been completed, young masters seek revenge for the smallest grievance will send the corpse to him as a favor. Who knows, the mayor may even promote me to be a commander. Oh right, doesn't Xiao Mu have a younger sister? This lieutenant will certainly take good care of her for you. Chu Xiaowei died. Enemy attack. It's an invasion. Who is that? The despicable person should appear soon. Just now the figure on the mountain. Did you see it? Saw that it was bandits who had made a surprise attack. Yes. Bandits. The bandits are back. Expert. Expert. Quickly withdraw. How strong? Commander Chu is an 8th rank warrior, but he didn't detect my shot at all. AB evaluation has promoted me to the 8th rank. And this time, I intentionally controlled the demonic decomposition skill and only activated it when I threw the spear. As a result, I only lost an arm and didn't die on the spot. This self-weakening and winning technique is just made for me. And I killed Captain Chu, and these soldiers will definitely find out who the killer is, so I can die again soon. Bandits are here. Ran away? How did you all run away? How am I supposed to die then? I already ran through the inner monologue twice, and even thought of the dialogue, but you all ran away? Wait a minute. Bandits are back. Bandits are back. Listening to the voice, it seems to be the old Huang shouting. Okay, you old yellow. I was kind enough to save your life and block your knife and gun, but you caused me a terrible death. After you yelled this, the person who killed Lieutenant Chu was not me, but the mountain bandit. How can I get a good appraisal? Though, this bandit is not lying, he came just in time. You are indeed pretending to retreat and secretly ambushing. My Chow family has never been cowardly and would never bow down to bandits like you. I'm half disabled now. Good old men to kill, hurry up and collect my head. It's haunted. Ah. Hey, aren't you already dead? The arrow that killed you was shot by me. How come your wound is gone now? Ah no, don't be afraid, I'm already dead. Now I'm my big brother Xiao Lin. Okay, are you lying? Do you want to hear what you're saying? Am I my eldest brother? What I mean is, Xiao Mu is my younger brother who was killed by you. I want to avenge my brother. He does look older. I just saw him shoot and assassinate the leader of a soldier. Do you really believe him? He must be a vengeful ghost, the commander of the officers and soldiers who killed him. The next one will be us. Stop following me. Please. That is. It's the boss. Boss, help me. Boss, there are ghosts. Bandit King? If killed by a bandit soldier, it can reach a B-level evaluation. If killed by the Bandit King, it cannot be directly rated as A-level. Songha. Give me back my brother's life. You daughter the Bandit King Songhe? LOL. Brave warrior. He is the king of bandit Songhe. My family name is Wang and my given name is Songha. See. Ha ha ha. The bandit leader is actually a sick and weak scholar pretending, right? Boss, he said his name is Xiao Lin, he is the brother of Captain Xiao. He also killed the Garrison lieutenant. Oh? Ha 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 ha. Captain Xiao is a true hero, I respect him very much. Zhou brothers killed Chu Xiaowei also with courage and strategy. Brother, would you like to come to my Dongshan? In this world of chaos, join me in great undertakings. See. You want a woman to recruit me. LOL. Killing my younger brother is not afraid of me seeking revenge. Nowadays, in this world, if you kill me and I kill you, there is no right or wrong to speak of. You're right about that. But a great man who was born between heaven and earth should stand upright and be unashamed of the world. How could he hide in the mountains and forests and rob people for a living? Mountain bandits, who among you loves to be? Don't try to brainwash me. My tree is just a ruthless raiding machine, so come and kill me quickly. What the hell is this guy talking about? He looks down on us. Isn't it just killing a garrison captain? If you don't drink with a toast, you'll drink with a fine. The boss invited him with kind words, but he behaved like this. 0. Are you angry? If you're angry, come and fuck me quickly. What are you pretending to be, son? Brother Chow might as well guess, how did we get so many bandits? The tyranny is more fierce than the famine in Huyan City. Are you all refugees? Speaking of it, this body of mine was originally a beggar who starved to death by the roadside. Tyranny is worse than tigers. Oppression is worse than a tiger. What the Chow brothers said was really clever. It is really difficult to survive in troubled times. The mountain of the skull, the mountain of the heart, although it has no human form, it makes people walk with difficulty and break their backs. Shanzai King Songhe, willing to be a thief who breaks through these many mountains. Brother Chow, let me ask you once more, are you willing to work with me to find a way out for the people? But I refused. Action speaks louder than words. Whether you are bandits or rebels depends on your actions, not your slogans. Whether it is true or not, Brothers Chow may come to my village and have a look. That is acceptable. Wang Songhe said he wanted to recruit me, but as long as I went to the stronghold and found out where they were hiding, and then refused, they would definitely not let me leave alive. I'm going to die again. In a quarter of an hour. This is rather a mountain village than a cottage. How can there still be old people and children? They are all homeless and pitiful people. When we encountered them, we brought them back for resettlement. The prosperity in Yinching is actually just an illusion created by the city lord Guiyan. The refugees in the city, regardless of gender or age, have long been expelled from the city by him. But the suffering of the people is not the fault of one person. After the defeat of the martial saint, the fortune of the great flame nation declined. The emperor only cared about flattering the immortals, and where would he care about the life and death of the people? The officials below are even more of a tiger's helper. I have heard a little about immortals before, but I have never seen them. Can Mr. Wang tell me more about them? Look at the footwork. You use the Chongqing fist? You should be a descendant of the Chow family. Have you never met a fairy? Do you know Chongqing fist? Are you a member of the Wuji? Ha ha ha. Chongqing fist has an extraordinary origin. It's not only the people from Wuji who can see through your fist path. Joe brothers, this is not a good place to speak. Come with me. Village temple. This is what an immortal is. A statue. Oh no, this is a Taoist priest. Nowadays, Taoist temples will enshrine immortals. Well, the high-level immortal cultivation world suddenly became real. What is this feeling that I have been working for so long for nothing? The gap between martial artists and cultivators is indeed too big, and the iron croaker skill is fully developed, which may lead to a battle. In fact, immortals and people are of the same origin. But the immortal is high and above, and does not regard mortals as the same kind. They raise human servants to plant spiritual plants and cultivate spiritual fields, widely accept believers and followers, and plunder the will of all living beings. In fact, never blessed mortals see mortals as victims and objects. If there is any disobedience, one can be killed at any time. It's ridiculous that mortals are enslaved without realizing that they are resources in the hands of immortals from birth to death. Overtime is a blessing for young people. Don't always think about absorbing it. What kind of capitalist behavior is this? I feel so involved. I am so angry that I was so lucky in my previous life. High returns come with high risks. If you want to get the highest rating, you will inevitably have to fight against the immortals. How far can the system reach the immortals? Why not give it a try? Jolin brothers, you are. We are born free. Who dares to be above us? I'll kill you with a thunderbolt, immortal like you. We are born free, who dares to be above others? Hey! What are you going to do? Go! Ha! Spray. This bandit has a wicked heart and is actually blocking my way to death. Didn't you say immortal is not a good thing? Why did you stop me? And you just used immortal techniques. Brother Chiao, don't misunderstand. I only practice magic, not immortality. The so-called practice magic to control immortals. This immortal really deserves to die. I wish there were no immortals in the world. It's just that Brother Chiao's actions were a bit reckless. Smashing the statue may lead to retaliation from the immortal or even heavenly punishment. What I want is the best effect. Immediately, a thunderbolt will strike me to death. What's wrong with this person? Why aren't they listening to advice? Blood rush. Chiao brother was actually not afraid of the immortal to such a degree. Okay, don't get excited, the blood won't stop spurting anymore. I understand your meaning. Be careful later. By the way, since even you need to cultivate the immortal arts to fight against the immortals, doesn't that mean that the martial arts path is a dead end? It should be, but unfortunately I still haven't found a single immortal cultivation manual. Martial arts emphasize physical fitness. Xian Dao Chong Shin Hun. If we must rank them, the strongest warrior today, the martial saint, has strength that can rival that of an immortal. But he has not reached the peak of martial arts. Strictly speaking, there is no peak in martial arts. Immortals are strong, not only because of their magic, but also because of their longevity. Even if immortals do nothing, they can still outlive mortals. But the cultivation of immortals focuses more on one's natural talent. Not everyone can cultivate. Also, the progress of cultivation is slow. Each time one enters seclusion to cultivate, it usually takes several decades or hundreds of years. The speed of martial arts training is much faster than that of immortal arts. If more martial arts experts can emerge in this world, if those peak martial artists can break the limit of lifespan. So what worries us that we cannot overthrow the rule of the immortals? Don't be mad. Don't be mad. So, the longevity fist is actually the way out of martial arts. It is worthy of being Shuejia's family heirloom. And now I have the resurrection system as an aid. I can practice martial arts to the peak as fast as possible, and with the immortal power of the longevity fist and my immortal body. What is the difference between this and an immortal? Who needs to cultivate for millions of years to become a fairy? Just be reckless and that's it. Why is this person a bit crazy? Did I see the wrong person? By the way, Mr. Wang, do you think I have the potential to cultivate immortality? This method of immortal cultivation still has to be found. Only children make choices. I want them all. Without the spirit root, you cannot cultivate immortals. May I ask Mr. Wang if my Iron Leg skill has reached its full level and can be considered Iron Spirit Root? Iron Spiritual Root? I am embarrassed to say that I am ignorant and cannot help you. Quickly put away your magic power. Brother Chiao, if you have no other questions, please feel free to leave. Where are you going? Didn't you want to recruit me before? I know Brother Chiao has all of the world in his heart, and a brave and chivalrous spirit. But my small temple cannot accommodate your great Buddha. Oh, really? No, Jolin is really too reckless. I can't keep him here, or he will ruin my plan. But if you let me go, you won't be afraid of leaking the location of this knockoff and not consider silencing me. Brother Chiao doesn't seem like someone who would do such a thing, and besides, we have alarmed the officers and soldiers who were already planning to migrate and leave this place. Okay, I won't delay your important work. Let's meet again when the time is right. Never mind, never mind. I came back in vain, I did not die. Let's go back to Yinching first. Walk faster, maybe you'll make it to my own table. Who are you all? Our young master is the son of the city lord. The hero Chiao Mu suppresses bandits. The young master comes on behalf of the city lord to comfort the family members. Born with such good looks, unfortunately a woman, still blind. What happened to Na Chiao Mu? Why didn't he come back? A timber tree. He was gone. Nothing left. What is the meaning? That's death. I do not believe. Joe Tree, you are not going to die so easily. Oh, I'm sorry. I already brought you the corpse of Chiao Mu, but I forgot to tell you. You are Chiao Mu's family member. You have to help us identify him. What are you doing? Forget that you cannot see. Then I will describe to you what Brother Chiao looks like now. The giant tree's limbs were all broken. There are no less than 50 knife and arrow wounds on his body. The face is even worse, full of blood and flesh, and it is unbearable to look at. Unacceptable. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. This is fake. The body is fake. The coffin is fake, too. I am fake, too. It is all fake. If I say this, will you feel better in your heart? You. It's too much. I'm going to kill this shameless person. Monk, don't act rashly. This is Master Gua. Can't, he can only say a few sentences. When he was gone, we helped the girl bury the headman. We gave her a little more money to keep her from suffering. That's the only reaction? You can't even cry? Since that's the case, I'll try another way to make you feel it. Everybody in Yinching says that this Chiao Mu is heroic and chivalrous. Have a taste of this gallantry soup. Does it have a different flavor? You. Come on, feed the girl some soup. Drink it quickly. Master, this soup is really delicious. Who would dare to steal something like a dog? We are 100 men under Centurion Gaius. Lao Huang has a bad brain and loves to eat, young master. Don't take offense. Huh? What's the matter with you? It smells so good. Who is it? Didn't you see this? How beautiful it is to drink soup. Can I have a part of it? Boss. Arbor? Arboreal? Huh? Impossible. What the hell is this? What the heck? Ha ha. Blood spurts. It doesn't seem to be the boss. He is a little bit more fierce and reckless than the boss dash. Arbor has died. Who are you? This person is chi and blood a loss, but 8, why just a blow yet so fierce? And the side is also so similar with Joe Wood. My name is Chiao Lin. Chiao Mu is my younger brother. Blasphemy my brother's body. Even if Jolin were to risk her life, she would still take you on the road together. How many pounds? Don't talk so much, you. Uncle Fu, please come back next time. Humph. Prickling. I'm afraid that as soon as young Master Gua returns to the City Lord's mansion, the backup of the City Lord's mansion will come, and I have to seize the opportunity to die again. Tomorrow, I, Chiao Lin, will bury my younger brother Chiao Mu in the earth. Bury him outside the city on the earthen hill. This kid, there's a hidden meaning in his words. He will leave the city tomorrow. If you want to spar with him, you can look for him tomorrow. Oh, just in time for hunger. I didn't expect to catch up with my brother's wedding banquet. You can't drink this soup. This is your younger brother's. This is pig liver and pig heart, not the kind of thing you think, even if you believe that playboy. Besides, I heard that my brother died a terrible death, and his internal organs were all crushed, which is not enough to make soup ah. It looks like it's all good. The Arboreal Spirit. The vengeful spirit of the Arboreal Spirit appeared. I didn't tell you to stay home. What did you go out to do? Afyu, you are following too? Forgive me, my lord, the young master was only paying a visit to the Chow family's dependents, but we saw another man who looked like Chow Mu. He called himself Chow Lin and said he was his elder brother. That person. As I see it, Chow Lin and Chow Mu have a difference of 1 inch in height, and they look alike, but you can tell their ages are different. How is Zhou Lin's strength? Guessing that he has just reached the 8th rank, and there is a loss of chi and blood, it may even drop to below the peak of the 9th rank, which is not a concern. Chow Mu just died and Chow Lin came. This person is not simple. The Emperor is coming and it's gonna be a busy time. I, the city lord, don't have the energy to deal with such trivial matters. Afyu, you go in person. Remember cutting the grass, but not the root. I spring breeze blows and it grows again. Yes. Crazy girl. Miss, Chow is already 28 this year. There are already 13 concubines in the family. Company each has 18 kinds of weapons, 36 kinds of cloud overturning and rain overturning unarmed combat. Please respect yourself. 5. Chow Lin. Brothers. My brother just died yesterday. How is it possible that the officials are so efficient? Is this really the pension given by the government? It's natural. It looks like it's probably their own money they've put together. I do not need the pension. I do not value that little bit of smelly official money. This. You don't want the pension, but you have to want that secret, right? The former soldier Chow Mu once said that he would protect me in the campaign against bandits. If I can return to Yinching, I will give the secret book to him as a thank you gift. Hey, another hard work. It is necessary to practice. Hold back. Is this satisfying or unsatisfying? Well. Dear Miss Shui, I often hear my younger brother mention you. Tomorrow, I must have a battle with the city lord, Fong. I hope you can leave Yinching as soon as possible to avoid being involved. Girl, you are playing with fire. I, Jolin, have been practicing the Iron Croaker technique for many years, and at the age of a wolf and a tiger, your body cannot withstand it. Stop pretending. You are deliberately saying strange things to confuse my judgment. Although I am blind, I have already seen through you. Your scent, the timbre of your voice, the cadence of each sentence, the pace of your steps, are all Chow Mu. For the blind to survive alone in this chaotic world, one must have some ability. Xuejie, is your family name really not Ning? Looks like my guess was right. So how did you trick them into changing their makeup and appearance? Almost, in fact, I was badly wounded during the anti-banditry war and fell into the enemy camp. My comrades thought I was dead. Later, I was lucky to meet Wang Song Xianchang. He rescued me and helped me to cheat. Xian Dao Ren. I see. I remember you had to say once every 2 days when you were young that a strange person said you were born with a spiritual sense and that you were not an ordinary person and wanted to take you as a disciple. It's just that the Chow family, as a martial arts clan, doesn't want to associate with outsiders, and now they even recognize the immortal way. I'm blind in both eyes, and I can't make any progress in martial arts. But perhaps can go to Xian. Is it true that the story of the Eye of Heaven crushing the martial saints will begin again after the night of genocide? Arboreal. Give it up. This city outside is all Guiyan's people. He was a 6th grade martial artist himself, plus there were thousands of soldiers and officers in the military camp. You have just entered the 8th rank, and you have also greatly damaged your true chi due to the demonic body disintegration, so you will not be able to defeat it. So please stop and let me handle it. Even if you give me the head, you have to compete with me. In fact, today I just realized I have the heart for revenge, but not the strength. I want to exchange the manual for your help, but I can't bear to see you die because of this. Such half-hearted thoughts, absolutely no chance of revenge being successful. So revenge is something you shouldn't leave to others. I will leave Yinching and go to seek the path of immortality tomorrow. You should also stop fighting with Guiyan. You almost sacrificed your life for me, and I have no way to repay you. This ripple stacking force is given to you. It can emit multiple internal forces, stacking the internal forces endlessly, stacking higher and higher, and then exerting a force that exceeds the limit. Wave. Waves, ripples? Could it be? This is our ancestral Qiao family technique. Accept it, Joe. This is my last secret. Xuejie. Hugging books and crying. It's not like you're overreacting. Oh, right. Has Xuejie forgotten what she promised me? You have not finished reading this full script for me? You have a path you want to follow. I have my path to follow. This is the way of the wilderness. Never give up until the goal is achieved. Okay, I'll wait for you at the broken temple outside the city for 7 days. After 7 days, if you don't come. No, if you come, we'll set off together. I send myself off to my funeral in a gorgeous mood. Oh no. Oh, my younger brother, you have left me alone in this world. What should I do? Woo 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 woo. Woo. My eyes. This is cremains mixed with quicklime? This is the bone urn of your brother. This is called brothers of one mind, fighting side by side. Death to the old thief. Looks like the system recognized my character as fearless, fighting the strong, and resisting bravely, so I'll put in more effort. XX 8th rank. Even if I were blind, I could still save you. Thank you, brother. Even just 2 brothers dare to offend the Lord of Yinching, and it would be easier to eradicate the root cause. I should go back to report. Yo! The old thief deceived me. There is no one in the Qiao family. Unexpectedly, a twin brother also came over. Fortunately, I acted quickly, or I would have had to face both of them at the same time. Demonic god disintegration? Do all the Qiao family members want to die like this? At best, you're just a beginner in 8th grade, and I'll burn you to death. Foo. SOSO. Hello. Nice to see you again. Spring has sprung. New sapling is growing again. The 3 brothers. Ghost or monster? Or a Taoist? Wanaluhuan or what I'm in? In the realm of fantasy. Am I still in my right mind? Hocus pocus. Do you think you can mess with my mind by pretending to be the same person? Why do you Qiao family start with a magic demon solution? Are you not afraid to die? Are you not humans? See you then. It must be hocus pocus. Fake. All fake. Don't even think about messing with my mind. Die. Die. Afu, you are an expert. Killed by you several times, 2 ratings are C and the rewards are rich. Unfortunately, last time it was reduced to D, and the score was too obvious. Since you are useless to me and determined to eradicate me, then I'll keep you forever. Whether you are alone or not, you are human or ghost, I will make it absolutely impossible for you to be resurrected. Let me tell you a ghost story. Lao Tzu was refreshed. Refreshing 7-day resurrection times 7-day resurrection times remaining, May 5th. Let go of me, you lunatic. Let go of me. Let me go. Bastard. No more hands? I still have legs. Consciousness. 1. 3. Oh, it's not as much as I thought. Food fell from the sky. Was this a gift from heaven? Mission completed. Hey! How come it's only D-? The skill growth is almost gone. I'm only at 8th grade medium rank now, and my Chi-Si vortex hasn't appeared yet. The higher the level, the harder it is to break through. Congratulations to the host for triggering the additional reward, resurrection point setting reward. The host can choose to be resurrected at an unpopulated nearby place by default after death, or set the resurrection point for the next death in advance. You can even set a resurrection point. With this feature, you can resurrect in some places that enemies do not expect. The operation has become more flexible. Hee, such a great feature, of course I have to try it right away. Go directly to the Lord's mansion and do it again. First go to the city and change your clothes. Money comes from the city lord, of course. Gu's kitchen. Taste. Never before have I celebrated resurrecting so many times. Today we have a good meal, thanks to all the great chefs. Tut tut, the dog's nose is sensitive. When it's time to eat meat, he knows to run to the kitchen. If you start now, you will be discovered soon. There may also be servants that I didn't see in the blind corner of the door's vision. Just find it what I fear from death. Are you all deaf inside? Open the door. Ha! This animal just knows how to eat. Big Black, bite me. Good boy. Be quiet, you just need to answer my questions. How many martial artists with a rank are there in this city lord's mansion? My father is 6th grade, and there are 2 other 7th grade people. One of them is Uncle Fu. He just left the city to kill you. Another one is called Zhou 1, and there seem to be about 5 or 6 in the 8th rank. I don't know about the 9th rank. Do you know about Martial Arts Association? Or about the secret travel of Great Yin Emperor? How could you possibly know? Don't talk nonsense about the key points. Oh my. I said. My father says that the Emperor might come to Yinching within a month, so he told me not to cause any trouble recently. What's the specific time? What's the itinerary? If I answer him now, he will definitely kill me immediately. I need to find a way to lure him out of the kitchen, preferably to his father's place. Where can I obtain such important information in detail? However, I could take you to my father's study to look for it, where the original secret letters are. This is to lead me to Guiyin. Well, I'm still worried about him not taking action. However, I will not let you have it so easy. Give me a trick, right? I'll kill you now and find the secret message myself. Master Chiao, not only can I help you find the secret letter, I also know where my father hid a peerless martial arts manual. I'll give it to you then. Please don't kill me. What tricks? That secret book is called Martial Saint Telepathy Scripture. My father often secretly practiced. It is definitely a top-grade martial arts secret manual. The name of the divine rhinoceros divine spirit decision seems very powerful. Lead the way ahead and don't try any tricks. Guiyan study. Such important things, Guiyan didn't lock it up? Except for me, no one dared to enter my father's study without permission. What is this exercise about? It does not talk about breathing, nor does it talk about fists or weapons, but rather about intuition. Practice mystic method. Keen intuition. 1. Predict the enemy's move. This is so mysterious. This exercise is so thin. There isn't a second half, right? This. It seems to be in my father's secret room, otherwise I'll take you there to have a look. Don't play any tricks. Sure, sure. Xiao Lin is behind me, and he'd make a move if I make any unusual moves, but he couldn't see my expression. There must be a way to get rid of him. If there is anyone in this city lord's mansion who is most likely to save me, it would be my father and Zhou Wan. Dad is not in the study room. He must be in the confidential room. As long as I can reach the confidential room, I will definitely be able to survive. Zhou Wan. My lord. Zhou Wan, save me. Something's not right. He understood what I meant. Young master, please take care not to flirt with me. I, Zhou Wan, am already over 40 years old and have my own wife. I have a bad male demeanor and have no intention of being with those 3 people. Huh? What are you saying? Cough. Help. Cough. Assassins. The young master was killed by an assassin. Ha. If you want it so much, I'll give it to you. I finally forced you to take action. Guiyan has the ability to kill me immediately. Don't hold back. But I have practiced the iron cloth shirt. This much strength won't be able to kill me. Why did you kill my son? If there is no reward or punishment for good and evil, then there must be something wrong in the universe. Heaven and earth do not report. Reporting in. After your death, Jolin, I will hang your body on the city gate and expose it to the sun for 10 days to pay tribute to the spirit of my son. City Lord. Everyone surged forward. Give. Cool. Wrist tendon severed. The city lord hates provoking his reckless man the most, and he's afraid he'll depose Jolin. His muscles and veins will vent his anger. Maybe they will use millions of ways to hang his life and make him suffer. Up next is leg muscles. This old thief is not even planning to kill me. He's trying to torture me, and I can never do what he wants. Hey. 1 mouthful of chivalry and courage. 1,000 li of fast happiness wind. You guys are in a good mood. This stall can even recite poems. Celestial Demon Mumu. Sword dissection. This kid actually has a killing tactic. That's Iguchi. Not good, this kid has to run. Is this person really this determined? You bastard, so many people actually let a useless person run away. Go to the Chow family and execute every one of them. Don't let anyone go. Yes. Zhou Wan. You go down to search for corpses, you have to see people die and see corpses. Yes. By the river outside the city. It is Qiao Lin, quickly pull him up. Only 3 days have passed since the Jorlin incident. Qiao Lin's heroic deeds of fighting alone in the city lord's mansion and killing young Master Gu spread throughout Yinching. Ah. It's a pity. Wishing you all the best. Almost everyone is praying for this missing hero, hoping he will survive. Xiaomu, you obtained the help of an immortal last time. This time, you will definitely be all right, right? Aside from... What happened? How come I'm not dead yet? Himself. This injury, this excruciating pain. And... Wake up, wake up. Look, boss. Is this a big bunch of strangers real? Qiao Lin, I heard about your deeds in the city. It is my duty to help heroes, you don't have to thank me too much. Translation, Wang Songhe, you and I have no grudge, why would you save me? No need to say anything, I understand. He even understands. He still wants to cure me? Such a wicked heart. Qiao Lin, are you okay? Give up now, don't treat me when I beg you. Could it be that Qiao Lin had realized that he was unable to turn the tide and didn't want to drag us down with him, even at the moment of life and death, he still thought of others, he was truly a chivalrous man. Ouch! I, Wang He, will never stand idly by and watch a just person die before my eyes. Qiao Lin, I know that you are now in so much pain that you may feel like giving up, but please do not. Live and hope, hold on. Oh my God, save me from the clutches of Wang Songhua. Why does your wound look more serious? Qiao Lin, hang on a little longer, Qiao Lin. In 2 days. Joe Brothers. Live forever. Bro Joe. Fatality Assessment Rating B. YCL This death rewards skill points, 26 points skill point balance, 14 points. Skill growth deduction points, 53 points. Resurrection times within 7 days, 3/5. Skills, Everlasting Fist, Force Training, Proficient, Martial Saint Heartbeat Technique, Initiate, Heavenly Demon Body Splitting Technique, Proficient, Iron Shield Technique, Proficient, Expand, Other Rewards, Chi and Blood Increase. Phew, although it took a little longer, fortunately it finally died. However, this ineffective rescue added a few more legendary and fateful elements to this death, and even raised its evaluation. It was worth it. Dantian Cyclone appeared, Cloud I jumped from the middle of the 8 products to the peak of the 7 products. This time the resurrection felt like crossing over a dozen years, entering the realm of the martial saint's heart and mind scripture, and a few hard skills have also grown. Hard. This efficiency is really not generally high. Who? You. How come you look exactly the same as the girl from the village? Yeah. Who are you? Why spy on my stockade? I have used my brother and whatnot. Every time I resurrect, I seem to become more mature as my health increases. This time I will use some other. My surname is Qiao and given name is Qiao Senator. I came to find my son Qiao Lin. Could he be here? Wait, Qilin's father? So young? You look to be no more than 30. Yes, very much. Eh? Ho, this is the effect of Changxing Quan. Snow elder sister said that after completing the longevity boxing, you can live forever. I didn't have any real feeling before, but now that I have mastered the first part, I feel that my blood is vigorous and never-ending. I must get the second part as soon as possible. I sleep early and wake up early and practice hard to cultivate the divine power to protect my body. You all, can you take me to see my son? This, well. A moment later, the fake hospital. Mr. Wang, my son died a noble death. This act is righteous, so there is no need to grieve. But the matter of the deceased has been concluded, and the matter of the living must continue to be pursued. The Lord of Yinching, Guiyan, killed my 2 children. I will go kill him in a few days. No wonder the Chow brothers are so stubborn that you, as a father, taught them. Mr. Wang, I can see that although you are a bandit, you actually have the world in your heart. I wonder if you would like to join me in leaving the mountains and fighting together against Gua? Together, we can seek a way out for the people. This sounds very familiar. I am now the peak of the 7th rank and can still fight a single battle with Guiyan. But Gua Mansion is not just Guiyan, it's still better to find a helper. Chow Sen, this person's cultivation is quite high. If he can be used to get rid of Guiyan, it would indeed be a beautiful thing. But like Jolin, he acts recklessly and is prone to bad things. Let's stabilize him first. You can tell at a glance that I am not an ordinary bandit, and I admire that. But as for dealing with Guiyan, we can make a plan and can't barge into the city lord's mansion. Then take your time thinking about it and come to me when you've made up your mind. Wait. What are you doing? Didn't you say that Guiyan's men were searching everywhere for my son's corpse, alive or dead? I'll find someone to send him over first to prevent those dogs from biting and barking indiscriminately and disturbing your plan. What? You want to deliver Chow Ling's body to Guiyan's hands? Guiyan behaves rudely. He wants Chow Lin's body to be hung on the city gate with his own hands and exposed to the sun for public display. This is to make sure that the Chow brothers can't rest in peace even after death. Oh, is it? Then my son's body would be a great bait. If Guiyan can leave the heavily guarded Lord's mansion, it will be easier for us to deal with him. This bro. Chow Lin is your biological son. There's no need to say much. If I could kill Guiyan, I would be willing to act as bait for my son. Chow, brother Chow. Ah, no, Uncle Chow, the righteous Wang feels ashamed. I will immediately send a doctor with a clean genealogy to report Chow Lin's body. These few days, please stay in the village and wait for good news. You're too kind. The helper has an assassination plan and it is beginning to take shape. Next, I should think about how to pretend to be someone when assassinating Guiyan in 2 days. Yinching has raised his evaluation. Gua's mansion study. Even the Xingxian envoy of the martial union couldn't find any trace of the Chow family. Is it possible that Chow Mu Chow Lin is just bluffing, pretending to have a so-called Chow family backing him up? I almost got tricked by 2 brats. My lord, Jolin's body has been found. A doctor from Panshan town found Chow Lin drifting down the river and who had seen the wanted poster and reported it to the police. Where is the body? Take me to see. Yes. It's not fake, this is really Chilin's body. What I've heard is Chow Lin had been tossing and turning in vain at doctor's house for several days and then died in pain. Check the doctor has no problems, if not. The lord of this city will personally hang Chow Lin's body on the city wall tomorrow. The next day. Lord's order. Closed city today. No outsiders allowed in the city. Tut, this old Guiyan is quite vigilant, hanging a corpse and even locking the city gates. Why so worried about another Chow family member to pop up from the crowd? Luckily, I had a plan. Mr. Wang, you and I are an alliance, but we still have to act separately. Does Uncle Chow have a plan? I need you to infiltrate the city and wait for Guiyan to leave the Lord's mansion before creating chaos and delaying the reinforcements. And I went straight to find Guiyan. Then he slaughtered him himself. Are you planning to deal with Guiyan alone? Yes, I have made up my mind. Don't even think about fighting with me. No one can take this sweet deal of sending heads. No one. The assassination of Guiyan is the most dangerous part of this plan. I didn't expect that you would be willing to take the initiative to take responsibility, break through all the obstacles for us young people. My admiration for you is like a mighty river, ever flowing. Stop, Xiao Wang, I just don't want you to steal my limelight. How could it be that great? What? To be honest, I, Xiao Sen, have always been a guy who likes to show off in front of people, so don't take away my chance to steal the show. Also, when you ransack the Gua mansion, if you could find me a few secret manuals, that would be a big help. Just for this small matter, I'm willing to risk my life. You're even more reckless than Shaolin. Well, let's get back to business. Xiao Wang, you said you met my son by the river, right? But he must have jumped into a well and fallen into the water inside the Lord's mansion. It is based on this inference that there should be an underground river passage directly connected to the mountains outside the city below the well in the city Lord's mansion. You guys go along this secret passage tomorrow. Guaranteed that nobody will know about it. There is indeed a secret passage. Brothers, let's sneak into the Lord's mansion today and cooperate with Senior Chiao to kill the Gua thief and set off. Oh. Calculating the time, Wang Songhe and his team should have already found the secret passage. Then I should also begin my operation. This height is so good that if you fall, you will definitely die. You can't die again. System, this time revive me at the resurrection point I set up before. Outskirts. This function is so easy to use. Resurrection directly within the city. Lockdown? So what? It's nothing. Guiyan, here I come. After a few hours. Didn't the city master say he will bury Guigongzi today? Why is no one wearing mourning clothes or plain white? Ah. When will Yinching stop making a scene every day? Opening the coffin and lifting the corpse. Oh, who is that? How can he die so miserably? It doesn't look like Master Gua. Looks a bit familiar, looks like the hero who beat up that Gua son. Alas. It's true. Yesterday, I heard a storyteller saying that a person called Xiao Lin barged into the city lord's mansion, so it must be him. This is not a funeral, but a street parade. Guiyan is so vicious that he uses it to intimidate everyone. I'm afraid that even if there are more chivalrous people in the future, they will not dare to act rashly against him. Righteous man? Which gate did the Chow guy count as a righteous man? Breaking into the Lord's mansion during the daytime and killing someone is a capital offense under the Great Flame Law and should be executed by beheading. Forcibly entering residences and behaving in a disorderly manner, how often has Master Gua done such things in the past? That is, why don't you say that he had violated the Great Yin Law? Nowadays, hunger is rampant in Yinching, but the city lord remains indifferent and follows the law. The first one to die is him. A group of stinky beggars dare to talk about laws and humiliate the lord of the city. Give me a beating. Expelling starving people to avenge their own personal grievances, blockading the entire city, causing soaring grain prices. The collusion between officials and businessmen who disregard human life will eventually bring you retribution. Starving to death is also something you deserve. If grain prices rise, won't you earn more money? Isn't there a shortage of night soil cleaners at Chuanxianglu in the inner city? Why don't you go and try? Don't. That poverty smell will dirty my Lady Yingying. It's better for lower class people like you to die early and be reincarnated as dogs than now. That's right. Just like what you said, that Xiao, ha 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 ha. My hair. Stinky merchant, you also have today, brothers. No. Help. Help me, Lord. My lord, there seems to be a disturbance in the street. Don't worry about a group of troublemakers. Just catch a few tomorrow and kill them as a warning to others. My lord. Assassin. Protect the Lord. Just a little bit slower. If I dodged a bit slower, the spear would have gone right through my head. Guiyan. You killed my family and displayed his body in public. This deep-seated blood feud. I, of the Chow family, will repay you 1,000 times over. Jolin? You're not dead? No, 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 impossible. Wrong. I'm his father, Josian. This Chow family still has accomplices. How many Chow family members are there? What Chow family does not exist? Wuji will mislead me. Why are you still standing there? Kill him. Come on. Go on. Don't hold back. Go die. Shoot arrows. Array. What kind of monster is this? It broke through the military formation alone. What are you worried about? Our powerful people have yet to come out. No retreat. Hold your ground. Yes. Damn it, are all Chow family members fearless of death? Why are you being entangled by these crazy dogs? And this Chow Sun looks too much like that Chow Lin. Although they are father and son, their actions and expressions are almost the same as if they were carved out of the same mold. Guiyan, you can't escape, old thief. Lord, you go first. I'll stop him. I'm avenging my son. What are you getting involved in? Shut up, your son killed the Lord's son. He deserves to die. That little beast oppresses the people on a daily basis and is lawless. My son is here to eliminate evil for the people. You scoundrel have no right to slander my young master. Well, as expected from a dog raised by the Gua family, the dog food you eat is 100 times better than the rations of the common people, right? Shut up. Ha! You showed your weakness when you got excited. Even if you die, I will never let you take another step forward. You're a good dog, but unfortunately you followed the wrong person. Zhou 1 is a 7th level warrior. Under his hand, he didn't even get past 10 moves. Do you want to run away? The mayor hasn't taken action yet. Zhou 1, you did a good job. Lord of the city. Damn it, I was tricked into saying that you won this time. Next time, I will definitely kill you. Ha ha ha. This is the end of going against this city lord. No matter how many people there are in your Chow family, how can I kill one? No one can shake my position. No one. Ha 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 ha. Let me see how high the death rating is this time. Arbor, 6th rank 1st tier martial artist. Death assessment level, A. For this death rewards you with 56 skill points. Your skill point balance is now, points. Ehavel GG Zalti do skill growth deduction points, 59 points. Number of times revived within 7 days, February 5th. Skills, launching fist training, minor accomplishment, military marksmanship, minor accomplishment, heavenly demon form shedding technique, proficient, iron shield technique, minor accomplishment, ripple wave power. First layer, martial sync telepathy, skilled, expand, other rewards, increased vitality. Congratulations to the host for successfully obtaining level A rating for the first time, activating the function to freely allocate skill points, and starting comprehensive settlement. Comprehensive resurrection time, 30 times. Total deduction from host's lifespan, 30 years. Current life balance, 58 years. A-level evaluation first brush additional skill point reward, 200 points system upgrade. Please host, continue to work hard, die out of style. What the hell, you didn't tell me that resurrection would cost my life. Although I kind of suspected it. So this is the end of the novice protection period, and I deducted all the debts I owed before in one go. If I had known earlier, I would have practiced just chanching Quan. Xuejie said, if longevity boxing reaches great completion, then the qi and blood can be locked in the peak state of the human body, thereby prolonging life. If I had put all my attention to chanching boxing, I might have already completed it by now. I am already half immortal now. Fortunately, the reward of A-level evaluation is generous, otherwise I would have lost a lot. Come on, now is not the time to care about this. Wang Songheng is still waiting for me. The matter of life and death, let's study it again after Guiyan. OMG. My lord. Something happened at the Lord's mansion. A group of people rushed out from every corner of the manor out of nowhere. They took advantage of the weak garrison in the mansion, killed the guards, and occupied the city lord's mansion. Quickly. Call everyone back to the mansion immediately. Yes. Don't let him go back. We need to avenge Xiao Yishe. Kill Guiyan. A group of ants and lowly people. Kill me. Kill everyone without leaving anything behind. Joe. You're not dead. Johnson, no, I clearly killed you with my own hands. Guiyan, come with your life. Everyone, follow Xiao Yishe and charge forward. Kill Guiyan and oppose Yin City. Bro, the situation is not in our favor, what should we do? Where the hell is everyone? That Xiao doesn't even know if he is human or ghost. How to fight? With such a small monthly military salary, how could I risk my life? The people of Yinching are already living a miserable life, and even if the city lord wants to kill them, they are nothing compared to animals. I joined the Gua family army to protect the peace of the region. If I really slaughter the people today, I will have no face to see my parents for the rest of my life. Even Zhou Wan, who has been following him for many years, can abandon us without hesitation, which will only make things worse. Silly lord, I'm not doing it anymore. Don't run, come back to me. Violators will be executed. Guiyan, today's situation is your own fault and death, right? Just you? What a sharp sword, Qi. This guy is still so strong even though he's injured? It's all because of you and me who have worked hard for many years, and you have ruined everything. I want you dead. Everyone in the Qiao family must die. That's all. Yang. Die. Catch my sword with your bare hands. Have you figured out my sword technique? Impossible. This is not even 10 moves. You can't do it. If it were our first encounter, I would not have been able to unmask him, but this is already our third encounter. Third time? You are. I, the proud lord of the city, was actually played with like a despicable monkey. What, you are actually Josen. Jolin. Guiyan has passed away, and the murderer Qiao Jiao Qiaosen is dead. Chivalrous Qiao. Master Qiao. Master Qiao. Master Qiao. Master Qiao. Master Qiao. Grandmaster Qiao. Qiao the great hero? That's really good. After pretending, you'll die. I got an A rating again this time. Uncle Qiao. Are you all right? Relax. I will definitely save you this time. Release me, I don't want you to save me. Wang Songhe, what a wicked heart. Uncle Joe, you have finally come alive. Look at this muscle, so strong, it seems that the body has recovered well. However, this facial expression is not very good, as if it was caused by a depressed mood. Alas, most of your meridians are destroyed and less than 1/10 of your inner chi remains. You'll need to rest for a long time to recover. Yinching is backward in medicine and martial arts. I will have to spend some time to find a way. However, Uncle Chiao, rest assured I will do my best to treat you. You don't need to, as long as you don't save me, I can do it right away. Can't afford to provoke me? I can hide. Let's go, okay. I'm going out for a breath. Uncle Chiao went to look for the corpse. Dead body? What dead body? Oops. I forgot my body was still in the street. That's the body of the double. Uncle Joe is getting ready and arranging for someone else to pretend to be you so that he could relax Guiyin Song. Haha, that's right. Where is that body now? Don't worry, Uncle Chiao. We have given the martyr a grand funeral. His grave was planted full of chrysanthemums. Plenty of money will be burned for him during Qingming Festival from now on. That really makes you worry. Oh, right. Are there any other bases for the Martial Alliance near the city of Geese? As far as I know, there are no more. However, they have their forces in the Heian government. Heian Prefecture? Is it in the north? Indeed. No wonder. Since I practiced the Wuxingling 11 Ju, I felt something from the north attracting me. Now that I think about it, it should be Heian. Qiao's family should be there. Okay, I'll go to Yinching, Heian Prefecture now and teach you how to handle the aftermath. Now? But your wounds haven't healed yet. How about later? Staying here won't help either way. I'll go to Heian and maybe I can find a way. That's right. Actually, it's mainly to get rid of you, the plague god. Wait a minute, if Uncle Joe wants to go, I can write you a letter of recommendation. I have an old friend named Yinching who works in Heian Prefecture. It should be easy for him to find a job for you. Ah? Aren't you a bandit? Why do you have a close friendship with an official? Could it be that you played both sides of the fence? Just a previous partner, there's no need to mention it. As expected, you are not a good bandit as you are a doctor who cannot become an official. Just call me Joe. I am Joe Senator. I killed Guiyin and do not want to be too flamboyant. Oh, okay. Then, I wish Uncle Chiao a smooth journey. You're quite good, kid. All right, I won't treat you badly. Let me take you to divide the spoils. Guiyin, this old man, has actually plundered so much of the people's wealth, which is nothing compared to a beast. Wow, ha ha ha, I posted it and made a lot of money. Xiao Wang, take this money and bring it back. Give me everything. There are many people outside who are starving, we can't ignore them. Take this to other places to buy some food and give it to the people, they will be grateful to you. Yinching now has no city lord, and someone will be sent from above soon. Instead of another Guiyin. It should be you who takes over Yinching. Set up Yinching as the base, and launch the big plan. Uncle Joe. Uncle Chiao, you are really wise and righteous, and you treat money like dirt. My admiration for you is like the endless waves of a river. Stop, I didn't come here for nothing. This magical secret book is mine now. Good eye. This pure sun inward strength is a top-level technique in ancient law martial arts. Really? Let me have a look. Uncle Chiao, you're married and have kids, right? This book doesn't seem to be for you. How is it possible to have missed out? My body was like that of a 15-year-old child, not long ago. It's just practicing this exercise. Even a bit of Yuan Yang cannot be leaked. How can a man like me, who is full of vitality, resist? Why don't you try my flesh and blood protein? What is this thing? This is a martial art that was founded by the martial sage. The book has multiple stages, from shallow to deep. The preceding part is a combination of makeup technique, disguise, and bone shrinking. If we can achieve great success, we can precisely control our flesh and blood to become the person we want to become. Isn't that about the same as the 72 transformations? Oh, what day is today? The drop rate is a bit high. Well, but the content above is too profound, and it takes time and energy to learn. Why don't you wait until you are recovered, and then we can study and discuss together, and then you can go to Heian Mansion without delay. If you bring me in again and keep you here, I really won't die. Mr. Wong's kindness, I will definitely repay in the future. Goodbye. That's enough. One day we will run into each other again. Tell him to join our plan when the time comes. Snow Sister. Has Xuejie left already? The 7 days are not yet over. Where can I go? Haha, today happens to be the 7th day. I have already killed that old man Guiyan. Sister Shui, what is this dress up? Xiao Mu, are you carrying your luggage on your back? Is it possible? Xuejie, that, I am going to Heianfu City to find out about the martial saint and the whereabouts of the second half of the longevity fist. So we might have to be apart again for some time. Heian Prefecture? What a coincidence, I'm going there too. Really such a coincidence? Don't tell me you can't bear to miss me and have been following me all the time? She is indeed a crazy girl. Who followed you? Heian Prefecture originally had quite a few immortals, which is most suited to the introductory methods of Taoism. Really? Believe it or not. I am going to leave. Hey. I'm joking, don't be mad, Sister Shui. Shenqing's house in Heian Prefecture. My name is Xiao Mu. Mr. Wang recommended me to visit and pay my respects to Judge Shen. You're really the one he recommended? He said you were seriously injured, but you seem fine to me. Shenqinghe, magistrate of Heian City in Hezhou Prefecture. That is other hidden. Before I came here, I died again. By the way, I have stepped into the gate of pure yang, supreme skill, and polymorphic skill. Oh, right, where is Mr. Wang who recommended you currently working? Mr. Wang lived in seclusion in the mountain forest, showing up and disappearing mysteriously. I also just happened to run into him once. Just met you by chance and recommended you? Okay, since he doesn't want to reveal it, I won't force it. What a pity, seeing the words he wrote in his own hand brings back memories. If it was not for those prescriptions he handwrote, I would not have lived until now. Don't mention it. The people he recommends are trustworthy. But here I have only 2 vacant positions, scribe and constable. You decide. The case handling errand is relatively free, and you can also take this opportunity to investigate the situation in the city and look for clues about Wuji society. Then go ahead and catch him. I am an intern constable. Mr. Shen has always been impartial. Why did he pull strings for this man? Who is this? Order in the court. Newcomers have already introduced themselves, and we will be colleagues in the future. We should work well together. Chief Constable Chen Yinching. Now that everyone is here, I'm going to talk about the case. I'm sure you've heard of the city of Hyangfu. The case of the impermanence monster. Impermanence? Monsters? Recently, many monsters have been haunting the city of Heian and harming people. It is said that this monster is called impermanence, is a heterogeneous monster that feeds on death chi. Every time it appears, it will take a life, just like Hellguards, and therefore called impermanence. The demon's strength is very strong, and there are many warriors who want to catch it. There is no lack of strong 6-rank and 5-rank warriors, but they have all been killed. So strong, this monster is worth me dying for. However, this case must be investigated with Xintian sect. Soon after the Qiao family was wiped out, a Taoist temple named Xintian Temple was built on the original Qiao family land, now also known as Xintian sect. This is so coincidental. Xintian Zone's acquisition of Qiao's territory could not have been possible without the involvement of the Martial Extreme Assembly. The second half of Changxing Fist has never found a clue. Perhaps it can be obtained through the Immortal sect. If you are lucky enough, you might have a chance to find an alternative method for cultivating immortals. Here we go again. Why do these things always happen to us? It's such a waste of energy, I won't get any bonus. Why is everyone reacting like this? We are just normal constables. How can we do something like hunting down monsters? And the strongest boss among us is just practicing the seventh. So this is a mission that was forced upon us? Isn't it a bit reckless? What can we do? The court is willing to listen to Xianzong's dispatch, and it is always us who are unlucky. You don't have to worry. I heard you guys were talking about the case of the inconstant monsters. Looks like I came just in time. She is the immortal moon of the profound sky sect. The monsters do not require your help. You just have to track down the traces of the monsters and notify me immediately when you find them. So you will need to ask the guards to help you this time. Thank you for your concern about the safety of us mortals. You are truly kind and benevolent. Immortal, don't worry. I will definitely track down the trace of the demon beast. These guys, the cattle and horses, are still so active. Alas. What diamond drill can handle what porcelain work? We can only do some legwork. Then I'll ask you guys. We will surely go to the soup to the fire without hesitation. That being said, why wouldn't the Immortal sect do such a small matter by themselves? Is it to suppress the court? This monster lives on death chi, so it will often appear around people who are about to die, such as in a medical center or a prison. If its trace cannot be found in these places, the dying people can gather together as bait to attract it to appear. This lure 4 people. Is it too much? They are dead men walking anyway, why not let them do something useful before they die? So if we capture the demon, how will the immortal deal with it? There is a virtue in heaven, and I will bring it back to the sect for further punishment. Then let it work for my immortal sect as a guilty body to pay for the sins it committed. What a virtue of good birth! It killed the people of Dian, and could still go to Xianzong alive? Where is the justice? According to the Great Flame Law, killing and paying for one's life. The law of the Great Flame can only govern mortals, and cannot interfere with immortals. Therefore, the demon should be dealt with by our immortal sect. May I ask the immortal? What if we kill the monster in the process of hunting? I said, it is very dangerous, you must immediately report it if you come across it. But what if they run into the pursuers and do not have time to inform? Can they not resist? If this rebellious cultivator is lucky enough to survive, then he will have performed a meritorious deed. At that time, will the sect give him some kind of reward? For example, to visit the sect or something like that. The sacred place of the immortal. How can mortals set foot on it? TSK, the people of Xintian sect are really arrogant. It seems that we can only find another way to investigate. Okay, that is all for today. I hope you can find the clue of the demon cultivator within 3 days. I will wait for your good news. Boss, what should we do? Listen to her and find someone who's almost dead. My Great Flame Dynasty's government office has no need to listen to the Immortals' finger-pointing. You guys keep searching the city, no place should be missed. As soon as you have any news, report it to me immediately. For the rest, I'll figure it out. Yes. Zhou Mu, you stay. Master Shen has always been fair and impartial, and the fact that he recruited you proves that you do have some ability. So did you intentionally provoke her earlier, or do you have a way to kill the demon? Sir, you think too highly of me. I'm just asking objective questions. Seriously? Sure. Okay, then you also go and search for clues. Yes. Since it is a monster that feeds on death energy, why don't I consider dying? Qingxi Restaurant Zuixianju. In. Your Majesty, there's news from Mr. Songhe. Flying Fish Guard Chu Xing. Say. The spies that are arranged near Yinching reported that Yinching arranged someone called Xiao Mu to work in government office and become an officer. Wang Songhe is the one who recommended him. Wang Songhe's letter of recommendation did not mention his specific situation, and Yinching probably did not know either. Your Majesty, there have been rumors in the court that Wang Songhe has turned to the way of immortality. Nonsense. He has a deep hatred for immortals. How could he possibly cultivate Taoism? However, human beings will eventually change. Disappeared for decades, now finally taking action, and it seems like the person he recommended is not just a pawn. Arrange for me to take a look at who this tree really is. Qingluan Peak Taoist Temple. Ken Shui, you were still a little girl last time I saw you. More than a decade passed in the blink of an eye. You have finally arrived here. It is destined that we have such a connection. Holy Lingling, I have known about Xiao's family affairs. Actually, immortal martial arts are not wrong themselves. You were born with a natural high spiritual perception. Why waste it when there are better cultivation methods? You don't want to join the immortal sect, and it's the same with me. Yes. Chimu, what are you doing now? To be honest, if you act recklessly, 10 lives won't be enough for you to die. Rest assured, even if I were killed today, I would not move half a step out of this prison cell. After all, this is a rare chance to die that I have worked hard to obtain. Earlier Xiaotsui Pavilion Tea House. Just hear the brave man Xiaosan shouting, we martial artists should always charge forward. Finished speaking, he stabbed the lord of that Yingwan to death with a single shot and left. Only the back of a hero was left. What does it mean to just talk about me? Demons are making trouble in the city. The storyteller has learned to grab hot topics. Good. Very good. Joseon is a real hero. Alas, that originally I wanted to infer the trend of the monsters based on these rumors, and then I could go die. I have wasted a half-hour listening to my own brilliant achievements. The head of the Riverbank Prefecture, instead of working during the day, is actually here listening to a book. Excuse me, is this a dereliction of duty? Are you teaching me how to do things? Don't take it seriously, I'm just kidding. This person is not simple. With a straight back and a confident manner, he is a man who seems important at first sight. And the tall figure standing motionlessly behind him was also imposing, obviously a master. How do you know I am not handling a case? Since you are good at teaching people, why don't you go and instruct the current emperor and fight the immortal war? Audacious. This gentleman, with sharp words, has a strong backbone. I wonder, in your opinion, what is this current emperor like? Who else could be a damn person? I have not had the opportunities to enforce my plans to assassinate the emperor of the Great Inflammation. I heard the emperor would pass by Yinching, but I didn't see even his shadow. Guoyin was killed and the court didn't issue a wanted order. I didn't expect to be put to death by the officials. Yes. This is our chance. These two are probably local bureaucrats. If I were to curse the emperor in front of him and get punished and die, can definitely be famous in the world. Death evaluation will not be bad. Your Majesty today is a wise ruler that appears only once in 1,000 years. Once in a millennium? Is this evaluation a bit too high? Not high, not high. Look at how well his reign title is set. Emperor Yonhe paid compensation to the Immortals without fighting and licked his feet. In this way, the war will never break out. How can it not be peaceful forever? How can it be said that the Emperor is a coward? But the Immortals are powerful and even the martial saints were defeated and retreated. An elite force of 100,000 was completely wiped out. Is it possible that the current Emperor is focusing on the overall situation and that some things can only be compromised? Are you saying that the Emperor is playing a chess game, my friend? If you fall behind, you will be beaten. If you have no other choice, you will naturally have to compromise. Compromise can either mean to bide one's time or to be completely servile, but those are two entirely different things. 10 out of 5 rooms in Yinching were empty. The people were displaced and became bandits. The city lord of Qian City, Tu, was hungry, but he did not know how to distribute food, and the imperial court did not care about it. The emperor claims to have been ordained by heaven to look after the people on heaven's behalf. The implication of this is that the people are regarded as cattle and horses, and are resources that can be sacrificed at will to please the immortals. The people are suffering and the court is exhausted. I don't know how many Yin cities have been built. What a sovereign above all people! The act of rebellion is simply nonsense. Why are you so excited? The emperor supports the immortal sect, and everyone here knows it. He has also set up immortal sect bases in various major cities and welcomes the old man to come and play at any time. His crooked but is not too obvious. Shut up, don't insult the current emperor. I'll call the emperor a fairy licking a dog. What kind of warrior is this? He openly insults the current emperor. It is 10,000 times more exciting than my storytelling. It is so exciting. He almost rode on my head and scolded me. Did he see through my identity and intentionally put eye drops in my eyes? Or rather, these words are also the meaning of the former minister of the Ministry of Punishment, Wang Songhe. In the beginning, Wang Sun gave a loyal remonstration to the late emperor that he must never submit to the immortals. Like the current world situation, like he said, he also recommended this person. The Great Flame Law decree slanders and mocks the emperor, and the court officials in the city will question and execute him after autumn. Let's not mention anything else. This person's ability to mess with one's mind is truly first-rate. Even the always calm Chu Xing exploded. Because of my words, I will not harm others. I will take responsibility for my own actions. Is this a crazy action? What is the routine? Never mind. After all, he did not understand military and state affairs, but only quickly corrected his speech. I'm leaving here now. Goodbye. What's going on? I've already washed my neck and you're just gonna let me go now? Ahem. Are you okay? I can't catch my breath. Don't go, I can still scold more harshly. Who is Joe Wood? Me. I am. Someone reported that you were discussing state affairs in the tea house, slandering the present emperor. Give. You came to arrest me, right? Hurry up, I won't resist. Brother, when will you kill me? I won't really wait until after autumn, will I? Autumn is too late, only fight for the morning and evening, can't waste people's tax money. Let's take advantage of it now, when there's no need to choose a specific time for execution. I hope to make a bigger scene. I like to be lively. Who would be so reckless? Maybe he knew that he won't die because he has someone powerful backing him up. Which person in the background is so powerful as to cover up the emperor's insults? Be honest, all the prisoners here are on death row. Don't even think about going out. Death row inmates, then this prison is really the right place. I remember that impermanence demon loves to eat deadly chi, right? Cough, cough. Cough. Ahem. Meow. Meow. Oh, it's just a cat. You scared me. Why did you come here? Meow. This death row is the underworld, and all the mice and rats come from the underworld. It's not clean. You can't catch them here. Come on, I'll take you out. Grandpa, are you okay? Don't worry. I'm doing great. Your grandfather, I was a notorious thief who specialized in robbing the rich to help the poor in the martial arts world. Emaciated. But I can see that you're badly hurt. Nonsense. How could I, the saint of thieves, get injured from wrestling? Back then, I fought an alien from a wealthy family for hundreds of rounds. If I hadn't been caught when I made a mistake, I'd still be a famous hero in the world. Don't exaggerate, Grandpa, it's a sign of recovery. Once robbed the merchant's goods. The tile-roofed house where I lived when I was a child. Send. Help me. Someone fainted. Meow. What are you doing? Man died. Head Constable Chen said, human death energy has the effect of raising demon power. If I'm not mistaken, that impermanence monster. That's it. Great, come and kill me. Meow? Come on, aren't you fond of death energy? That's right, we won't die forever. Meow. Huh? Get lost, you're an unpredictable monster that kills without blinking. What do you mean by being cute and coquettish? Do you still want a cat face? What's going on with this expression? Are you a cat lover? Wait. This monster eats death energy. Is it sticking to me because I'm about to die? Where is the criminal named Xiao kept? Over here, you follow me. Rest assured, sir, no prisoner could ever escape from this jail. The magistrate, this is the repeat offender who insulted the emperor. When is the execution? Can you rush it up a bit? I can't wait any longer. Master Qiao, you are joking. Previous misunderstandings were all cleared up. I have come specially to ask you to leave prison. Out of jail. What the hell? I am working hard and risk my life many times, but nothing happened after all? It is our mishandling. Inspector Qiao is right to escape by breaking the door, ha ha ha. Hurry up and untie Lord Qiao's shackles. Yes. He obviously could break out of the jail, but he stayed there and didn't leave. Moreover, someone with an imperial decree came to rescue him, who even cursed the emperor. Forget it, I'll find an opportunity to come in again next time. Again? This Captain Qiao has a great background, and you can't afford to provoke him. One more thing. You say. Let the old man rest in peace, he fell and didn't make it. Captain Qiao is really kind-hearted. I will definitely arrange for someone to bury him generously. On the other hand, where has the demon cat gone? Master Qiao, this way, please. 2 days. Only 2 days. You dare commit a crime outside and get caught while holding an official post. What's the prestige of my magistrate office? Sir, you know me well. I deliberately committed a crime to ambush in the prison in order to solve the case. Please trust me, I definitely don't have any selfish intent. I see. Do you think I'm a fool? Do you have to publicly insult the emperor in prison? Cough. Mr. Shen, in order to take advantage of you for the first time, gave you some privileges. He also went to the governor's office in person to apologize to the Lu Jifu. If it wasn't for Mr. Wang's face, who would care about him? Thank you, Your Honor. You and Wang Songhe are the stumbling block on my road to death. Okay, in the future, remember to be careful with your words and actions. Although I went to get the person, I heard from Lu that, before I arrived, someone had used the flying fish token to ask him to release the person. Flying fish token, that is the imperial token granted to the imperial guards, transmitting the emperor's will. Were his superiors the emperor? Did the emperor order him to criticize himself? Could it be that the current Sage King has some strange quirks that would not let him scold him happily? You big idiot X, don't stop. Curse at me some more. All right, let's get down to business. Did you see that monster in the cell? Well, the demon is a cat demon, white, black, yellow mixed, probably as big as this. It appeared beside the body of an executed prisoner. By eating the death chi of condemned prisoners, the cat demon grew taller than a human, but I never saw it hurt anyone. Every time the impermanence demon appears, there is sure to be death. This is consistent. Some of the dead had fatal claw marks on their bodies, which indeed looked like wounds caused by a cat or tiger-like monster. The murderer may not be a monster. It's impossible to think that this is the real culprit. Why do you say that? Is it possible that the cat demon is just drawn to the death energy? So, it appears at the scene of the crime every time, and is thus mistaken for the murderous demon? You mean, is there another monster? Sister Bright moaned, the saint, this azure-eyed flying tiger is too fierce, we can't train it. And my senior sisters recently, when I go out, it goes crazy. We are really helpless. It is our duty to be noisy. Feeding the spirit beasts is our duty. If the saintess blames us when she gets out of the pass, none of us can afford it. Why do these idiots and fierce tigers not go crazy? How can I appear to have the skills of the moon beast and make achievements in front of the holy maiden? Good boy, sit. Senior is so awesome. And, the saintess will be closed for at least a month, so it's not a big problem. Then take advantage of those mortals to catch the impermanence cat demon. My position in the sect will definitely be able to go up a level. The purpose of this action is to catch the impermanence monster. Constable Chow saw it at the prison in the west of the city yesterday night. So we'll focus on the west of the city, searching every single corner. Okay, everyone according to plan searching the block. Yes. Sure enough, after I was released from prison yesterday, I felt you had been following me all the time. Isn't being so clingy to me treating me like a long-term meal ticket? You sniffing around reminds me of Snow Sister. But she's much cuter than you silly cat. Deciduous tree? What is the situation? That cat is. That's the cat demon I was talking about. It has gone to the western suburbs. You continue to chase, I will bet it on the right. No. It veered to the left. It jumped down, follow it. Lost us? No, this cat demon is very agile, it should have been able to shake us off long ago. Why did they just keep a short distance away, as if deliberately luring us in? Here. Does the boss know about this place? The government has investigated, this is a newly established small gang, the territory of the Chishui gang. Gang leader Jiang Long is a 6th grade warrior with formidable strength. That smells like blood. The early days of the Red Dragon Association's courtyard. Leader of the Red Water Gang Jiang Long, I pay my respects to the Immortal. It is my honor to serve Profound Heaven Sect, one of the 9 great immortal sections. If the Immortal can let me enter the sect to cultivate and learn the art of longevity earlier, I will definitely obey the Immortal's orders. You are so honest, so I must give you a chance. But many martial artists want to enter the Immortal sect. I can't just promise you so simply. I will only accept you through my trials. Trials? Rank only represents the level of inner strength of a martial artist. I want to see your actual combat ability. Don't worry, it's just a bit, don't make too much noise. This. Afraid? You can also give up. However, this method of eternal life. No, Immortal, you misunderstood. I'm afraid I might accidentally kill it. Don't worry, Immortal, I will stop on time. After a while. Immortal. Save me. These impermanent monsters can smell the scent of death, which can only be found on those who are about to die. Your 6th grade warrior's deathly aura is very strong. It will definitely come over after smelling it. Okay, let's hang him alive and kill him first. The dead energy will soon dissipate. Tut, in the past, it would obey just by being fed with blood, but today. Could this 6th grade martial artist have been a great tonic, triggering its ferocity? Meow. Ha, you're really here. Let's just surrender. Oh no. The tiger went berserk. If people know. Look up. Tiger demon. Sure enough, there's another demon. Follow me. Missed it by an inch. What? Most tiger monsters are the spirit animals raised by profound sky palace. Spirit beasts are usually driven by immortal practitioners, so the beast master must have been here. Are you saying that the author of this impermanence demon beast case is profound sky sect? Heroic cat rescue perfect. Step. The tiger demon is too strong, we're not its match. I move fast and can hold it off for a while, you go for help. Hurry up. Done. Sky. Sorry, boss. You can't steal my kill. Xiaomu. Didn't I tell you to call for reinforcements? No, boss, you go call for help and leave the regard to me. Stupid, even though he could run away, came knocking at his door. Now both of them have to die here. It would be inappropriate if the person the Emperor has his eye on were to die here. Keep an eye on Xiaomu and find out his details. Report to me immediately if anything happens. But the real culprit who controls the tiger demon to kill is still here. The annoying constable said, if you find the demon, do not attack it directly, inform me immediately. Surprisingly, there are those who are not afraid of death rushing forward. Well, a mere 6th grade mortal martial artist is just a snack for the little tiger. I'll recycle it after the tiger cub is full. His Majesty is currently unwilling to have a conflict with the Immortals. If I act rashly, I'm afraid it will bring a lot of trouble to the Emperor. Forget it. I can only play it by ear. What a great tiger demon. The wind blade from its claws broke my protective energy. The benefits of dying under its claws must be very high. Come and use your most powerful moves to kill me. Come on, let me die in pain. Why are you standing there, dodging? Don't cause trouble, let me die. Tiger Demon is powerful and cannot be hard fought, it can only rely on body techniques to control and seek flaws, then give fatal blow. Now I pass you the secret art of sneaking shadow steps, see my moves carefully, and remember the tricks. Your angry son is enough, the spirit will understand by itself. Treading the unreal as the real, treading the real as the unreal. The Ferris wheel turns, round and round. Please, if you want to teach me, please put me down first before teaching. I'm suffocating. Even gods can't learn in this situation. Wraith step loading. Is this all right? R1. Arbor. This tiger demon has deep internal force, it can't be hurt by ordinary swords. Although Shadow Step can avoid its attack, it also cannot cause any damage to it. If this continues, even if Xiao Mu has mastered the Shadow Steps, we will definitely lose. Don't push your luck. That is the Saintess's spirit beast, invulnerable to water and fire, impenetrable to swords and spears. Just obediently wait to be eaten. This is a great honor for you mortals. Hidden Image Step Loading 100. Tenmagadai VE Day. Hurry up, you can't beat it. Current skill points, 204 points. Stealth Step is complete. Requires skill points, 126 points. Deep Blue add some for me. The internal force of the strike just now far exceeded that of a 6th grade martial artist. Could it be the demonic body destruction method? And he also incorporated a set of extremely fast body techniques, doubling the power. Coupled with his all-out offensive fighting style. Wasn't the stinky tiger just arrogant? This tree is a tough character. Is that how I use the shadow walk that has been handed down by my family? Get up and hit me again. Stealth, elusive Qinggong, how could it be used by him so violently? Have I been practicing the wrong way all these years? Die. Stop. This blue-eyed flying tiger is the spiritual pet of the Holy Maiden of Xintian sect. Please return it to me immediately. What do the rules of the Immortal sect have to do with me, a commoner? This wicked animal has caused many deaths according to my laws. When beheading. Killed. Killed the tiger monster so decisively? How could he dare? Why could this brute do something so easily that the emperor could not do? You actually. The wicked beast that kills has been executed, but the tiger who kills recklessly disregards human life. We still have to pay with our lives. If the spirit beast of an immortal sect violates the law, the immortal sect will naturally deal with it. It is not your turn to intervene as a mere mortal. And you also falsely accused this immortal of a heinous crime. Slander? Can Immortal MANHWA explain why you are here? Catch the demons? Or let the demons go? Nonsense. I, the Immortal, need to report my whereabouts to you? You are acting on your own without reporting to me, hindering the actions of the Immortal sect, and also harming the saint's spiritual pet. Everyone in the Yamen, wait to die. Neglecting human life and disregarding the law, your Immortal sect will eventually pay the price for this. Cough. Chimu, are you okay? Come on, cheer up. Please. Relax, my lord, and I will think of a way to help you. Definitely. Don't I save? Arbor. Hiccup. Unlike those who bite from the near dead to fill their bellies with death energy. Oh, this time I'm really full. The purity of the dead air on the body of the police officer is really nothing to say. And last night he also saved me. Meow, so special, so lovely. Unfortunately, the last constable was seriously injured by the tiger demon, and I followed him all the way to the Yamen. It was a step too late. In the end, the air ran out on the way. Alas, who told this kitty that I live on the dead? Being stared at by me means your death is near. I am destined to be lonely for my whole life. Meow? Ouch. How is this spawn point in a tree? Meow meow meow. He's not dead. Meow. Why are you here again? Are you completely dependent on me? Well, since you like me so much, you can be my mascot in the future. Meow. Let me see this death review, huh? What the hell? How did you only get a B after all that? Death rating, B, doing good deeds for the people. What a noble and upright official. Reward skill points for this death. 26 points remaining skill points, 104 remaining usable lifespan, 57 number of resurrection times within 7 days, April 5th. Skills, longevity fist training force, small success, shadowing step, perfect, martial saint telepathy, entry level. Unfold, other rewards, chi and blood growth. Am I not influential after my death? This shouldn't be the case. Ning Xi must have reported the case. The fairy of Xintian Temple killed monsters and saved people, and the policeman Xiao Mu risked his life to kill the monster. This can be regarded as a heroic deed. Unless the case was suppressed midway, no one would know about it. No wonder these cultivators are so arrogant and confident that the court dare not make a big deal out of it. Fine, since the government doesn't dare to cause trouble, I'll do it. It doesn't matter because I'm not a police officer anymore. 104 points have been used to redeem Chongqing Fist, consummation, 100%. After Chongqing Fist strength has made some progress, every time I am resurrected, there will be a reward of blood and chi growth, but the appearance has basically not changed. Is it because my chi and blood stabilized during the prime of my life? Being reborn is depleting my lifespan, while simultaneously the advancement of the longevity fist is extending it. Now Chongqing fist practicing strength is great. I wonder how many years I can live. Let's change our attire and go to Xintian sect to arrest someone. It is necessary to try again. Meow. Xintian Taoist Temple. The Qiao family compound in Heiyang in the past? Today is the 15th day, and there are really many pilgrims who come to Xintian Temple to burn incense and pay homage to the gods. Immortal, please help me. My son and daughter-in-law were killed by a monster a few days ago. My granddaughter hid in the cabinet that day and was frightened, turning into such a foolish appearance. I beg the Immortal to save my granddaughter. I will burn incense and pay homage every day. No noise in the Immortal's view. Don't see your 5th rank same knowledge lord still in the incense inside? Get to the back and wait, celestial being also busy. I beg the Immortal to bless me. My 9th concubine will give birth to a good son for me. I can't wait. This is the only relative I have left. I'll kowtow to you. Please ascend to immortality. I have asked you several times to wait. If you continue to mess around, don't blame me for being impolite. Hold on. So, as you just said, your son was killed by a monster, and this little girl saw it nearby. Seen your sister. That's right. The child was very frightened and passed out until today, when he finally woke up. But when she woke up, she kept looking like this, and she couldn't hear the people calling her. Immortal, was my granddaughter's soul eaten by the monster? Well, there was a real loss of self. Please follow me to the inner hall, I will personally treat her. Really? Thank you, Immortal. Mother-in-law, you can't go with her. The beast was acting savagely in the prefecture city and committed many murders. It is the true moon, Immortal. Zhou Mu? Wasn't he almost killed by Xiao Hu? How could he appear here unscathed? What does he want to do? He said it was the impermanence of the demon case, and I heard that many people died. An immortal from the profound sky sect released the fierce beast to kill people? Impossible, right? That is the immortal of Xintian sect, who has always protected the peace of Heiyang. Haha, isn't this Constable Qiao from the Yamen? As a government servant, you should act impartially in all matters. Since you said that I released beasts to kill people, may I ask if you have any evidence? Yes, there is no evidence to support the groundless accusations. Besides, how could a petty constable capture a deity? No, even our current sage emperor doesn't dare to. Lies are not to be spoken. My lords, I had some previous disagreements with this constable, so it's why he has come here to falsely accuse me. Government officials are not allowed to break into the ferry gate station without permission. Xiaomu, not only did you break in, you also ruined the reputation of my ferry gate. What is the crime? Here she is. Tiger beats tiger, father, mother. My good granddaughter, have you come back to life? It's okay, Grandma is here. Ah. This little girl just pointed at Supreme Immortal Mingyu, right? I think I heard that Xintian sect is raising spirit beast. Is it really her who set the demon beast to kill people? If this was to be found out by the saintly maiden of the mysterious heaven sect, wouldn't she? Shut up. Do a group of mortals dare to slander this immortal and want to die? And you, Xiaomu, as a constable of the public gate, leading the way in causing trouble in the immortal gate is a capital offense. Today, you won't be able to leave this yamen alive. All the people in the yamen will sit down together. Really? I am not a police officer but Xiaomu's older brother, Xiao Pifu. Since the law of the public office cannot control the immortals, then I will take care of it. The ignorant madman dared to attack my senior sister MANHWA. Watch me break you apart into 8 pieces. Come on. Let me see the strength of the immortal sect. Wrong. That's swordsmanship. As a warrior, why do you want to be a lackey for the immortal sect? A martial artist is just an ordinary mortal, but I want to obtain the orthodox immortal method of the profound gate and attain the Tao and become immortal. Coincidentally, if I kill you today and make a contribution, the Holy Maiden will definitely allow me to enter the inner door. Look at my ultimate skill, the heavenly demon dismembering. Demonic disintegration? I'm familiar with it. Go to hell, Joseph. The iron spear instantly melted. Is this the power of immortality? Still got it. How does it taste? This is a bone-breaking and fire-dispelling talisman bestowed upon me by the Holy Maiden, which I usually cannot bear to use. The flame it releases can destroy the soul and body. You will never recover if you touch it. It will never go out until it burns you to ashes. This is the punishment you deserve for provoking the immortal sect. Ha 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 ha. Undying? Then let it burn. Anyway, you have to die today too. Heavenly demon disintegration, complete burst. Are you crazy? As a commoner, why do you insist on opposing this immortal? Why? Because you are a celestial being, but you do evil and practice the evil ways of demons and monsters. Today my body is dead, but I only ask that the world's morality still exist. Chow family, Chow Pifu, please ascend to the immortal realm and die. Impossible. I'm an immortal. How could I die by a mortal's hand? Help me. Senior brothers and sisters. Why don't you come down? Why not save me? Fortunately, before I gave all my points to the Yinching fist, I was able to barely withstand this bone-eroding fire. Even so, this body is already finished. But that's also good. At least the bright moon no longer had the chance to attack that grandmother and grandchild pair. Moreover, when the immortal is killed in public, it is considered to be a public manifestation of holiness and all the attention is on him. Plus, the handsome death method of turning into ashes in the fire of separation, the evaluation will definitely not be low. AAA. Xiaoing Xiong. Oh no! It's the profound heaven sect here for revenge. Wait! You see Joe the hero. The flames on his body vanished. The flames on his body disappeared. Really? Thanks to the gods and Buddhas. Pooh! That should be thanks to God. That's right. Master Chow killed the evil immortal and achieved immeasurable merit. The evil immortal's fire could not burn him. No, it was the flying knife that put out the hellfire. The flying knife cut off my hand that was infected with inferno fire. The source was cut off, so naturally the fire would not burn. It seems that the person who attacked me did not want to hurt me, but to save me, but why didn't you act earlier? It's better to die than to be burned like this. Excuse me, can anyone lend me a pair of pants? No problem. Captain Chow, you can wear mine. Hero Chow angrily slays evil immortals, truly a hero. If you don't mind, I am willing to offer you the ancestral underwear. You can keep that thing yourself. The Xin Tianzong will definitely not give up. Everyone should leave quickly to avoid getting involved. But Xiaoing Xiong, you're badly wounded, why not come with us? Rest assured. I have my own way to escape, after all, even gods are not my opponents. Well, Master Chow, you must take care of yourself. Okay, everyone is gone. Can the expert in the woods show up for a moment? Life-saving grace should be repaid by gushing spring. Your Majesty, you order me to save him from death, but it seems he is not happy about it. Indeed, it was just as elusive as his brother, the oak. I didn't think he'd actually fight a fairy for the case of the changeable monster beast, and even risk his life. Come out. I will definitely thank you. Even a military man knows to protect justice in the world, and even though I am the emperor, but I don't dare to do anything against the trend, how can I bear the responsibility of the Son of Heaven? Your Majesty, I have no choice but to be as reckless as he is due to his foresight and foresight. Actually, I know that your Majesty has always been concerned about the world, but the Immortals are powerful and you have been bearing humiliation. What about enduring humiliation and bearing heavy burdens? I would rather be like him, enjoying gratitude and revenge. Forget it, you take him away, don't let the people of Zheng stare at me. I am not willing to turn a blind eye to the suffering of the righteous. Yes. It's too late. MANHWA is dead. The bone-eclipsing fire talisman had also been used, yet she still died at the hands of that secular warrior. She has low talent but always loves to compete for favor. She deserves this fate, but unfortunately, she has lost the reputation of my Xintian sect. This year, the one responsible for guarding Xintian Temple is that brother Qiyang, right? But he went on a trip, and I suppose this matter will be your and my responsibility. That's right, after all, Zhuangtiangwen is an incense temple. If we don't clean up that warrior again, the incense will decline in the future, and we will have to be punished. It seems that it is not necessary for us to worry about it. Let's continue playing chess. Also, since she used the soul-scorching fire talisman, she would naturally sense it. Who are you? Xintian sect Saintess, Wuji. Who is this lady? The person that the martial Saint Spirit Heart's resonance should have sensed should have been someone from the Martial Extreme Association. But why did it also sense this female practitioner? A person in search of the ethical, of what is right and wrong. May I ask who you are, young lady? Dull. Immortal sex actions, even if wrong, are right. This is more than 10 times stronger than the fire of the bright moon. It seems that you are the saintess in the mouth of the bright moon. Very good. Today is the 15th day of the month, a good day to burn incense and pay respects to the gods. I hope my vulgar incense is acceptable to the immortal. This person has the sense of Martial Saint Telepathy's secret manual. Oh, the Martial Ultimate Assembly has fallen to the point of sending a 6th grade martial artist to find trouble. Although it's no pity that MANHWA died, she was my subordinate after all. At this critical moment, I cannot afford to lose any dignity. The 2 auras hiding in the woods have disappeared. Just let them go. It's not advisable to create any unnecessary complications at this time. Meow, this time, I found a treasure. This human can actually revive infinitely. This rich dead energy really fucking kills this kitty. Meow, 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 meow. I said, don't just focus on killing yourself. Can you at least help out during a fight? Meow? I am not good at fighting, but I am good at acting cute. But this time the reward was not bad, and it was worth dying. Death rating, A, ordinary incense, disrespectful to the gods and the heavens. The taste is average. Death reward skill points, 56 points skill point balance, 56 points resurrection times within 7 days, March 5th. Skills, Changqing Fist, Training Strength, Grand Accomplishment, Martial Saint Ning Xi Formula, Proficient, Heavenly Demon Body Splitting Formula, Mastered, Ripple Wave Strength, First Layer. Flesh and Blood 100 Transformations, Introduction, Iron Cloth Shirt, Grand Accomplishment. Expand, Other Rewards, Increased Qi and Blood. The Dantian Qi Sea has expanded again. It is already a 4th grade warrior, and if it progresses further, it will be a spiritual cultivator. The only exercises that I have now that are good for refining the spirit are the Changqing Fist exercise and the Chunyang Wuji exercise, but they aren't complete. The spirit telepathy of the martial saint is a type of mysterious cultivation technique that low-grade martial artists can cultivate. It is still different from true cultivation martial arts that cultivate the soul. Martial Saint Resonance Method, Proficient. The Saintess of the Mystic Heaven sect can sense her using the Holy Saint Heart technique, indicating that she has some connection to the Martial Arts Association. We need to look into her to see if we can obtain the information about the second half of the Eternal Fist, the Refining the Spirit part. Founded. Mysterious Heaven Faction Saints Residence, Spirit Spring. Someone with great martial arts skills has infiltrated a saint temple in a village. The saint is in the holy fire. Bless the holy village, ward off evil spirits. The efficiency of this kind of remote absorption was too low. To break through the Foundation establishment, more incense offerings were needed. Some people from Wuji sneaked in. I didn't expect that the Saintess of Shintian sect would actually live in such an ordinary place. Having seen the group of warrior slaves at the door, I now have serious doubts about the worth of this Saintess. Please spare my life, Ghost Lord. I was just a maid forced into the sect by my father. The one who killed you is a saint, I am innocent. I'm asking you to answer honestly, otherwise I'll take you with me. I'll tell you everything. Okay, I'll trust you for now, but if you dare to play tricks. Absolutely not. My father is the prefect of Heian. As long as you don't hurt me, I will ask him to do the best religious service for you. Stop talking nonsense. What is the origin of your saintly maiden? Saint was once the disciple of the Saint of War, named Yinching, and also the Saint of War's foster daughter. Isn't the sage the one who most opposes the Immortal sect? Can his adopted daughter enter the sect? Ghost Lord, do you know that 40 years ago, the martial saints were defeated by Immortals? After that he resigned and founded the Martial Supreme Congregation, then he disappeared, even our sect elders could not find him. Martial arts also declined because of this. After the major martial arts families were exterminated by the martial saint, the scattered martial arts practitioners could not find a way out. Later, after approximately 10 years, our saint entered the Immortal Gate. The saint practiced martial arts, but her aptitude for the celestial arts was also superb. She had entered the sect no more than 5 years ago, but she has already far surpassed the other disciples of her generation. Later, the elders elected her as the holy maid to be a role model for martial artists all over the world. Since then, more and more martial arts cultivators have converted to the immortal sections. The saint is my idol. Although I was forced by my father, I actually broke my prejudices and became a member of the immortal sect because of the holy maiden. What a good move to buy a horse with a lot of money. No wonder someone who practices martial arts would be willing to be a lackey for an immortal sect. But it's not that easy to cultivate immortality. Martial artists who enter the immortal sect are just low-level servants who can't even touch the core of cultivating immortality. However, since Wu Qingxing joined the Profound Sky sect more than 10 years ago, the Chao family's extermination should have nothing to do with her. She probably doesn't have any leads on the Longevity Fist. How much do you know about Wuji? Have you ever seen the saint train in any martial arts, techniques, or has she ever taught you anything? It's my own ability is not enough, not worthy of the saint preached, I must work harder. Take care of the tamed spiritual beast, take good care of the saint's diet, daily life, no eating, no drinking, no sleeping, so that you can certainly win her favor. How does this immortal sect do things? Just like an evil cult, even brainwashing people? What realm is now Wuxin at now? Our holy maiden has excellent talent, and will soon break through the foundation building after this seclusion. A long tongue. If it weren't for my quick hands just now, this little girl would have turned into ashes. Saint, what do you regard human lives as? Ants? It's you. I am Qiao Zheng. Qiao Pifu, who was burned to death by you in the daytime, was my younger brother. All the members of the Chow family are loyal and take it as our duty to rise and fall with the nation, and we are not afraid of death. You killed my younger brother, and I came here for revenge. Again? Just kidding, we're both from the Martial Arts Society. Why is senior sister so angry? Can't die too quickly, need to find more information. A fool to the third degree. You will eventually die in the hands of the martial saints. Why don't I help you free yourself now? What does the elder sister mean? I have never even met the martial sage. Why does he want to kill me? Is there something wrong with me? Ah, I know. It is the Holy Spirit martial art secrets. You and I have both practiced the martial art, Xingling 11 Ju. It seems that I guessed correctly because the Holy Spirit of Wu must have sensed it. Do you think I was sent by the Holy Spirit of Wu to kill you? You betrayed the martial saint and joined the Immortal sect with the purpose of cracking this cultivation method, am I right? In the daytime, the flying fish guards saved your brother's life. You are the Emperor's people? Has the martial saint already reached out to the great Yin Emperor? This flying knife actually belongs to the flying fish guard? The expert who saved me during the day is actually the flying fish guard. But I have no interaction with the Emperor, and even scolded him. Why would he save me? Where is the Dayan Emperor? I said I don't even know what Emperor is. Do you believe me? Then you're useless. What's wrong with this holy woman? It seems like there's nothing we can get out of her at the slightest disagreement. You. Sorry, mouths one. Holy maiden, please spare my life. I swear that I won't say anything. I will write a letter to my father and ask him to find a way to build more temples for the goddess and to make more offerings of incense to her. Remember your identity. If you dare to speak too much, the holy maiden will turn the entire Lu mansion into ashes. Is it? Elder son, there seems to be the flying fish guards, who are beside the great Yin Emperor, in the River Yang City. I see. Also ask the Saintess to continue cultivating diligently and enter the foundation building period as soon as possible. Xian Tianzong has been looking for the Emperor for a long time, and this information should be a great contribution to the sect. I can change some pills and panacea to help me practice. Cultivation must be improved as soon as possible. One day, I will also join this group of immortals in the Profound Heaven sect. Big Fish Big Zhang Zuanqianli. That fellow's body was ignited by the strange flame, and thus became a pillar of smoke. In the midst of the firelight, he still hissed and shouted, I, the immortal of the fragrance of a man, can bear it. Okay. This Chow thief sure is a human hero. Comfortable. The feeling of listening to someone praise me while drinking tea really makes me feel high. But being burned to death is really too painful. Twice. No bones left. The second time I was burned to death, the evaluation was only C, which was a loss. Evaluation of death, C, too much incense, suffocating, LLA. All this death earned you 10 skill points, ability up. This time, the balance of skill points for brushing fat products for the day of death is 46. To service life balance, 55. Resurrection times within 7 days, 2/5 Tadakitat. UIRX.D skills, Everlasting Fist Cultivation, Great Accomplishment, 100% Wuxing Ning Xi Ju Proficient, 100% Shadowy Sword Art, Introductory, 100%. Other rewards, increased vital energy and blood. Although I want to die, I must never die so unworthy of Wuqingxin. Next time we meet, it's my turn to see you off on the road. But on second thought, Wu Qing feared Wu Sheng. However, he was bold enough to enter the Immortal sect. It is likely that the martial saint has a plan for placing Wu Qingxin in the Immortal sect, and she seized the opportunity to break free from the control of the martial saint. So, in the end, what's so suspicious about this divine rhinoceros martial saint manual? Not knowing is not sensing. How is it that so many people who know Wuji are hidden in this Heiyang Mansion city? Mount Qingming, Nanzhou, Profound Sky Sect. Wuqing was given the news that the Great Flame Emperor appeared in the Heiyang Mansion city. Elder son of the Profound Heaven Sect. Now we can count it, our plan is half accomplished. Disciplinary Elder of the Profound Heaven Sect. As agreed, the Emperor will disguise himself as a common pilgrim and visit the main peak of Qingming Mountain in half a month to kneel before the statues of the Immortals of Xintian sect. But he has been hiding for a month. I can't even contact him. Could it be that he wants to break the contract? Xian Tianzong Diking Qi Yang Daoist. In order to hide his whereabouts, the head of the sect took the treasure, the Mirror of God, to settle in Central Continent. Blocking the sight of other 8 great immortal sections, he dared to let the Flying Fish Guard save a common mortal warrior who barged into Xintian Temple. Do you really think that it's because you weighed the pros and cons that the Great Yan has survived until now from the hands of the immortal sects? The 9 great immortal gates stood high above the clouds, killing all the elite members of the Great Flame 40 years ago. They wanted to change the dynasty, but with just a wave of their hands, it took a lot of effort. The elder Tianxing said yes, but ancient books say that emperor's fate is bestowed upon them by heaven. They can't have immortal fate and can't live forever. We immortal cultivators fear this emperor's luck the most. Should we avoid it if we see it? Xian Tianzong Deacon Green Sun Taoist. Avoidance is real, and it's true that the throne is not necessary. Our cultivation requires the resources of the mortal world, including incense and wishes. What's the use of being an emperor among people? He's just a monkey king among a group of monkeys. We are the ones who should be driving Monkey King. Whatever, anyway, half a month later, he has to kneel even if he doesn't want to. By that time, my Profound Heaven sect will be the first immortal sect that the Emperor of the Great Blaze bows to, which is in line with the Great Prosperity and the head of the 9 immortal sects. It is not convenient to create trouble at this time. Occasionally, you have to give the Emperor a chance to relax to show the generosity of my immortal sect. Since it was Wu Qing's heart that used the fire to burn someone to death, it is natural to use her to give the Emperor some face. What my uncle meant was, at first, Wu Qingxin was only intended to use her as bait to scatter the martial saints to ashes. Regrettably, for all these years, the martial saint did not take the bait. Since this is the case, what is the use of keeping her? Your Majesty, I have checked and found that Caiapif has no connection with the Qiao family in Heiyang, which was wiped out by the martial saints. In addition, there is a legend in Yinching that the Qiao father and son are both men of integrity, with the ancient chivalrous style, and regard dying well as the family motto. Their family martial art includes the great law of heavenly demons disintegration. Is the handed-down skill the demon disintegration? Does this family really not fear having no descendants? This official does not know. Your Majesty, aliens have come. Xian Tianzong Qiyang, I have seen the great Yan Emperor. Master Immortal from Xintian sect, is there anything I can help you with? I dragged the time to go to Qingming, and I went around incognito all the way. How could I suddenly be exposed? My nature is to come and urge you, Emperor, to set off your journey. Half a month, to get from Heiyang to the Qingming mountain range. Should we set off now? By the way, yesterday a secular warrior forced his way into the Xintian temple. I heard that the Emperor and this flying fish guard by your side seem to have done something. The ordinary flying knife I used to save people yesterday does not have the characteristics of the flying fish guard. How could they find out? Wrong. Wu Qingxin is a disciple of the martial saint and is well versed in martial arts. See, she recognized the way I threw the flying knife. It's the special flying star technique of the flying fish guards. It's a pity. I didn't expect that Shenxing and I were so cautious, but we still showed our feet. So the Xintian sect wants to use this to hold me accountable and give me a warning? That is too much. But I can't find a second way to escape this kowtow. Immortal, don't be offended. Yesterday was. Yesterday's incident was due to the Virgin's biased actions. The Xintian sect is a righteous sect of the profound sect. Its actions are upright and just, and it will, of course, handle the matter impartially. Therefore, Xintian sect decided to revoke Wu Qingxin's saintess identity and expel her from the Heian prefecture city. What's going on? Are the cultivators of Xintian sect easier to talk to than other immortal sects? They actually talk about right and wrong? What on earth are they up to? Since the matter is over, you should set out immediately. See you at Qingming Mountain in half a month. You have followed me all the way. Why hide? Come out and meet me. Rest assured, I have no hostile intent. I am Qiao Zheng. I heard that you are the most well-informed storyteller in Heian. I have come here specially to ask you for some information. Qiao Zheng? Are you also a member of the Qiao family? That's right. He looks exactly like the several great heroes of the Qiao family. I'm sure I'm the Qiao family. Who are you? My name is Jiang Chen, and I was once humiliated in the streets of Yinching by the son of Guiyan. Thank you so much for your family's great Xia helping me out. I am so grateful. It's you. I couldn't have recognized you at first if you hadn't said anything. Since then, I have been always promoting heroes like the Qiao family. Encourage more people to resist the corrupt court and hypocritical immortals. Are you not afraid of offending the government and the immortals? It doesn't matter. It's not easy to catch me. You must have noticed when you were chasing me just now that my identity is not ordinary. Well, not just the swordsmanship, but the agility. It's clear you're no ordinary storyteller. That's right. I am actually a member of Ting Chala. What is Ting Chaolu? You didn't know that? When the martial saints slaughtered the old martial world, Ting Chao Pavilion survived. Our host is the famous Bai Shaoxing in Jianghu. He has many spies and collects a lot of information from different communities. The martial arts world's weapon spectrum, hero list, and so on are all things that our landlord made up. Oh, so you're an intelligence? Reaction too cold. Something like this. Ahem, it's all because some boring guys in the building have been up to something lately. What's going on? Jianghu Beauty Ranking, Annual Bad Pants Inventory, Jiangnan Brothel Guide, etc. As a result, the prestige of Tingchao Tower was damaged, so you haven't heard about it. Let me hear the details of what you just said. Very seriously. Make notes. So that what interests you, huh? I am mainly responsible for spreading the truth of Jianghu. I really don't know much about those other rankings. However, recently, the Star Profound envoys of the Martial Zenith Society have been recruiting people who have practiced the Martial Saint telepathic resonance technique. In response to the killing order of the Wujixi, the meritorious person can obtain the inheritance of the superior Martial Saint's skill. And the target of their pursuit this time is the saint who betrayed the saint and joined the Xintian sect. Wu Qing Xin. Thanks, bro. I'll buy you a tea next time. No wonder why so many people from the Martial Arts Association suddenly came to Heian Mansion. It turns out that they all came for Wu Qingxin. If I can infiltrate this hunting operation, I may very well obtain the lower half of Changxing Fist and even penetrate the interior of Wujihui. This first blood of Wu Qingxin must be taken by me. Strange, only so few people came. I still want to give Fu Wu a pure and innocent head as a gift. Little brother, it seems that you are not from the Martial Ultimate Assembly, are you? Like me, you are here for the soul-refining cultivation technique? How should I address you, elder brother? Is there something you need me for? Little brother, you can just call me Lao Hu. Anyway, the honored guest hasn't arrived yet. Let's find someone to chat with. You are so young but have already become a fourth-grade warrior. Do you have any advanced methods of internal cultivation? I'll tell you the truth, The practice I did was an excellent technique that I got from the Martial Arts Association. Although it was only half a book, it was really good. In addition, I also have an exclusive secret manual. We can have more communication and exchanges. Okay, but with only half of the book, we'll have to deal with Wuji Hui more in the future. Is it another half of the book? It seems that many of the next half of the secrets are in the hands of the Martial Arts Association. If warriors want to make further progress, they must do things for them. Half a book is also very good, as the advanced cultivation method is held in the hands of the martial arts masters, and those with slightly lower aptitude cannot access the core cultivation method. It's so easy to get a task now, and half a book of excellent martial arts is enough for many people to endure for a lifetime. Speaking of which, we've been sitting here for half an hour. Where is the Keystar Profound Envoy? When will we start hunting? Wu Qingxin won't be afraid, will she? I don't know how a young man with lofty ideals can disrespect the respected envoy. Surely the Lord has made perfect arrangements to deal with Wu Qingxin. How could you, a mere child, dare to question it? Wu Qingxin is not only a fairy maiden, but also a disciple of the martial sage. She is good at using a trick of magic fire talisman. Oh? Are you that good? Yesterday she burned a high-quality warrior to death. That person is the Qiao family that has been recently rumored in the Jianghu. What is the background of the Qiao family? Even if they curse the emperor, they can still be unscathed. If you are afraid, you can go back. In any case, the Saint of War only passes on his skill to the person who has the most merit. With one less competitor, the chance of making a contribution would be greater. Iron cloth shirt? Very well. Then let me show you what my iron wall fist can do. Your iron fist is harder than my iron fist, huh? Ha 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 ha. The power of the fist is continuous and endless, which shows that the boxer's strength is not ordinary. But at most I am only 40-60 with him. Defeating him is not a difficult task. The guy over there has an aura of a strong man. Others must have noticed, so no one dares to make a move on him. If that's the case, then I'll die first. Although it can kill with a single blow, intentionally leaving a hand behind. So you deliberately guided us to make a move just to test our abilities. Did I say it correctly? Hoshi no sure. How did you see it? More than one person has practiced martial saints' spiritual acuity in this place. It's hard to find out who you are among them. But carefully distinguish that you can find. You send out the breath is far beyond us. The most important thing is, you have the token of Wujixing Xiancher on you. Was the shot just now to open my coat? I hadn't noticed. Young man, good skill. May I ask your name? I am Qiao Zheng. For now, let's stick with this vest. Zhou? The Zhou hero who has been widely rumored recently is your. That's right, the one who was burned to death was my elder brother. I see, young brother has come to avenge his elder brother. The difficulty of this operation is not low, and the weak warriors will only risk their lives in vain. We apologize for the intrusion and probing. Fortunately, all of you have reached the 4th rank and will surely be able to kill the traitor Wu Qingxin and receive a generous reward. Your honor is too kind. We will definitely do our best. Very good. I have prepared horses at the inn, and without further delay, we will depart quickly. Speaking of Wu Qingxin, where is she now? She doesn't seem to be in the city. I can't sense her. Don't worry, Soul-Snatching Hand Su Cheng and a few other 4th-rank warriors have already found Wu Qingxin's location. I know him. He's a famous expert for many years, who is good at hard kung fu, and uses a life-risking fighting approach, and is definitely a strong player in the first echelon of the fourth rank. There is a saying, the upper limit of internal strength is at the fourth level, but Su Cheng has practiced the martial saint heart. The martial saint said that this secret technique is a touchstone for whether a martial artist can embark on the path of refining the spirit. I see, you really are a strong one. Is Su Cheng using a wooden stake to pierce through and burn alive that which was truly cruel? Wu Qingxing deliberately slowed down the burning speed. He wanted us to see the misery of him being burned to death. It was a form of deterrence. Why are the Jabros so experienced? The Chiao family has quite some research on this. Burned twice. How could I not have experience? There is a new induction, this village in the depths of the mountains and forests, Wu Qingxin is there. Chase. Saint Village. The Great Tao is 50, the universe 49, only one is missing for humans. Wu Qingxin, although your mistake has led you to be expelled from the sect and lose your identity as a saint, any hardship is a test. As long as you can make it back to the Azure Mountains, the headquarters of the Profound Sky Sect, you can still become a disciple of my Profound Sky Sect. He knew that I would be chased by the Wuji after I left the Shintian Temple, and he also took away my magic weapon. And they even want me to go to the top of Qingming Mountain. I don't think they want me to go back alive. Our Lady? Are you the Blessed Virgin Mary? I heard from our mother that you saved us all. You are a very, very good immortal. This child. Prefect Liu is sending the refugees from the surrounding areas to the Virgin Village to provide me with incense offerings and wishes? How did you get here? The saint shows her presence. Please forgive the rudeness of the child. Aunt Lin, look. The saintess has come out of the painting. Hurry back and find your mother. Don't run around tonight. Goodbye, Auntie Lin. Did you bring that child into the village? In the past, they were all refugees who had suffered from disasters in other places. Seeing their pitiful hunger, they brought them back. Later, the magistrate of the city sent a steady stream of money and people to the village, which gradually stabilized. I haven't seen you for so many years. Is everything okay with the saint? Ah, thank you. Mother's concerned. The saint must be joking. How could I, a mere mortal, dare to be the daughter of an immortal? The commoners had a pair of children, but many years ago, they... Then he died? Back then, the martial arts sage came to my Lin family to steal the secret script and destroy the world's sects. My mother gave me, who has outstanding martial arts skills, to a martial saint in exchange for protecting the safety of our family, young and old. However, in the end, I still failed to save the Lin family, and the martial saint only adopted me in order to make me his martial arts nourishment. How could it be like this? He clearly promised me at that time. Breaking the law with force, the martial saint doesn't even care about the law of the human realm, so how could he care about human life and death? I entered the immortal gate to cultivate, but I just wanted to get rid of his control. Now the sect also gives up on me. But I don't blame my mother, I never did. 10 years ago, you created the Saintess Village to help me cultivate, but I've tried every possible method and still haven't been able to break through. Now I am being pursued by the Martial Arts Association. I can hardly protect myself. I came here to see you one last time. Oh, Saint? It's just a wild grass with thin blood. In the future, please take care of yourself, Mother. Your Highness. I, a commoner, dare to ask the saintly lady for her blessing. Should we just break into this gloomy village? Don't be in a hurry, let's discuss the solution first. Wait, someone is coming. Is this the helper Wu Qingxin called for? Just villagers, don't panic. Uncle, are you all here to find the Holy Maiden? Yeah. Can the child take us to find her? No. You are bad people. Make way. Halt. Well played, old Hu. After this move, the bone-eroding hellfire has disappeared. Teach me your ways. Ha ha ha. It's just removing the skin that's been burnt by fire. It's just a small skill. Let's not talk about it for now. The demoness must have sensed us and set an ambush in advance. It's shameless to use children. These villagers have already absorbed the teachings into their minds, and there is no cure. Protect my saint and die without regret. Protect my saintess, and I will die without regret. The blazing fire burned my body. Protect my saintess, even at the cost of death. Protect my holy maiden. Death without regrets. It's the soul bone extinguishing fire. Retreat first, never let the fire touch you. Damn it, this witch is actually using this kind of trick. Amazing. Even the bone corrosion flame can be split apart. How did Lao Hu do it? Pao Ding's technique in butchering a cow. This old Hu is the descendant of the leader of the Way of the Knife. Head of the Way of the Sword? Before and after the War of Immortals, the sage of martial art ranked 11th in Bai Xiaoxing's list of martial art heroes. And the 10th of the hero list then was a swordsman surnamed Hu. Oh? Even more amazing than the martial saint of the past. I'll have to ask old Hu for some advice in the future. You guys, if I hold on here, that witch must be hiding nearby and hand it over to you. The raging fire burns my remains. Protect my saint, no regrets in death. Xin. Mom. Is dead? How can? How could there be so much willpower? Why didn't you die earlier? I am sure that with so many wishes, I will be able to build my foundation. Lao Hu said right, she is really here. Witch, your deadline has arrived. I'll definitely take the credit for this. Court death. Fox Fairy is powerful. Attack with 3 routes. Clone technique? Have I entered the village hidden in the leaves? Not good. This incarnation was made from the incantation of the blazing fire talisman. The criminals have been ignited and will be burned in purgatory for eternity. The world is bitter and turbid, the Great Flame Dynasty's government is exhausted, and the prefecture's taxes are heavy. Only I, the holy maiden of the village, can grant a new life to the poor in this true paradise on earth. Look! It's the saint. The saint has appeared. Thank the saint for guiding my son to the west early. Thank the saint. Immortal fire, burn the sins of the world. The raging fire burns my mortal remains. Take me to heaven. The fire blazed, burning my body to ashes. Please extradite me and let's go to jail early. Please extradite me and let's go to jail early. Very good. Just a little more, and soon I'll be able to break through the foundation. Humph, just a few ants trying to kill me. How dare they come up to me and seek death? Demonic woman. Die. Heavenly Demon Scripture, Expanded Commentary. Tut, this is never ending. Please extradite me and let's go to jail early. Please extradite me and let's go to jail early. With courage when engulfed in raging fire, he fought against the martial arts expert with all his heart. He is a steadfast guy. It's you again. You should have been burned to death by me a long time ago. Why? Why do you not die? Why are you just immortal? I can die. You can't live. Aura. Stupid anger, foolish battle delusions, using the physical body to resist the magic. When you are burned to ashes, I will ultimately win. You won't survive until then. Bro Joe, we come to your aid. We who are warriors should be like you. Kill her, put out the fire, and go on the road together. The witch died. Looks like I'm destined to have no relationship with the immortal way. Kill me, do you think you can survive? Burning bone, immortal, indestructible, there is no one here who doesn't know. Killing you is your wrongdoing. He, I am a group of fools who have practiced the Holy Spirit rhinoceros technique. You are already left with only dead end. Clandestine treatment. You don't think about why. People who have cultivated the martial saint spirit heart accord can sense each other. Why can all martial artists cultivate? Because it was originally a martial arts sage to facilitate the pursuit of high-quality warriors. A secret method specifically created. 40 years after the Immortal War, the martial saint traveled throughout the 9 prefectures and gathered 3,000 peerless martial arts prodigies. They became disciples of the martial sage, and some even became adopted sons and daughters. The martial saint taught them the best cultivation methods, the most profound martial skills, and also this martial saint's Ning Xi. However, people who practiced Wuxing Ling 11 Ju will eventually become the nourishment of Wuxing people. The martial saints killed them and took away their entire cultivation. How many of the 300 disciples of the martial saint do you think are still alive? Even if you hide to the end of the earth, the holy warrior will follow the guidance of his intuition to lead everyone. Kill Joe. The world is so big, from rivers and lakes to temples, from secular to immortals, we have no way to survive. Psst. I am listening, tell me more. Do you still not understand? We are all stepping stones for the martial arts of the Saint of War. Today's me is tomorrow's you. Let me go. I have a chance to resolve this difficulty so that we are no longer shrouded in the shadow of death. You? Just die, then die. Anything that kills me will only make me stronger. Is the maiden dead? Impossible. It's impossible. The Holy Maiden is not dead. She ascended. The Holy Maiden ascended. Ha 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 ha. Today, we are not just a village of sacred girls, but also a village of fairies. Ha 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 ha. What is said about the difficulty of putting out a fire? I do not see it as being as difficult as the human heart. How are you guys doing? I almost couldn't hold on. Fortunately, I killed Wu Qingxin and the fire was greatly reduced. But Lao Hu was seriously injured and had lost his strength and could not help us. Everyone, try exercising your skills and see if you can hold on for a while before figuring out a way to extinguish this fire. Okay, I will listen to your honor. Come on, you guys. I've already got 2 legs in the coffin, just waiting for the settlement. I should have a stable rating for killing a saint this time. Brother Chiao, you have made a great contribution to killing Wu Qingxin this time. There aren't many people that Lao Hu can appreciate, so you're one of them. Especially at the end, you weren't tempted by Wu Qing's heart, and your courage to see life and death lightly is even more admirable. Vio. Haha, it's too much. Lao Hu, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't have been able to pass the village level. Oh, by the way, you promised to teach me swordsmanship. Do you remember? Ha ha ha, don't worry. I'll be right back in the city. Old who? It's the bone-chilling separation fire. Wu Qing is not dead. Humph, how dare a mere warrior attempt to kill me? Only the most basic immortal art can block the vitality. Any top martial artist can't detect it. Even if suffering from fatal injuries, with just a spell, one can make a full recovery. This is the immortal method. Martial art will always surpass it. You martial artists are only worthy of worshipping at the feet of our immortals. Even the sages of martial arts are the same. Sigh. Yinching, I sent you to the Xintian sect to cultivate for more than 20 years. I've given you so much time to perform again. Woo, woo, woo. I was expecting you to show some real skills, but the result. Is that it? No, impossible 0, absolutely not. Can't recognize him after changing his clothes? Fine. This fire, within a moment, was easily extinguished. His breath is 100 times stronger than Wuji Xian's. That's right. He is. Martial Saint. Why did you? Why can I break the double sense iron rule of the Holy Spirit? Why can't you sense me in advance? Why can I cover my tracks unilaterally? You. No right to ask. I'm sorry, Godfather. I was just too surprised by your cultivation. I'm so stupid. Just because he couldn't do it 20 years ago doesn't mean he can't do it now. He's even stronger than before. I gave you the name Ning Xi, meaning a clear mind, hoping that your state of mind would be more clear, but your state of mind has always been a little off. Martial arts and immortality Taoism foundation building was not established. Is it afraid that after breaking through the realm, it will die in my hands and the Taoist heart will collapse completely? Well, then. Since you want to live so much, I will give you a chance. Thank you for being my godfather. Defeat me. Prove that you deserve to live. For so many years, I have been doing everything I can to avoid him, surviving in fear. This day finally came. Come on. A disobedient and incompetent child will be killed. He's serious. If I can't win, I'll definitely die. Wuji Xian Yao is desperate. It is a good time to see the strength of this martial saint. Actually, he went straight up. Do you want to compete against the holy warrior? Martial arts? F***CK. Ran away? It's impossible to win. I'll die. I'll die. Returning to the immortal gate, kowtowing and admitting one's mistake, even if it means enduring humiliation, as long as one can save their life, anything is fine. How fast? Is this something that a martial artist can achieve? I thought you were talented, so I had some expectations for you. Nowadays, even the speed of escaping is so mediocre. It was a mistake to let you live at the beginning. Fortunately, the mistakes can be corrected. No, don't. Godfather. Give me another chance. I want to live. Why do I have to die? I just want to live. Do you know what it's like to live in fear for a lifetime? One day, you will die just like me. I'm afraid we will have to suffer the same fate as Wu Qingxin. Are you afraid? All the warriors in the world want to defeat immortals with force, and everyone in the world knows that only a grandmaster of martial arts can do it. The purpose of Wuji is to use extreme force to slaughter all immortals and create eternal peace. The first thing the sage of Kawu did after his defeat was to slaughter all the martial arts families at that time. The strong wield their swords at the stronger, while the weak wield their swords at the weaker. Hey bro! What are you doing? Not able to kill an immortal before killing someone like you, can you really achieve a peaceful world? Are you teaching me how to do things? Scholars and gentlemen, not seek life to harm benevolence, willing to sacrifice body to complete benevolence. Up to now, the sacrifice of the martial arts family is hundreds of thousands of people. It is your 3,000 disciples and 100,000 rogue brothers. Since everything can be sacrificed, why didn't your martial arts sage die? Ha 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 ha, interesting, really interesting. You boy, you are more interesting than Wuji. Come up and lead the dead. Come down and let me lead you to death. Go, find yourself a handy guy. I'll be waiting for you. He didn't have any chi, but just blocked it with his body? Since that's the case, we can only fight to the death. Tianma Jieshio. The military marksman who specializes in breaking muscles and muscles, combined with the disintegration of demons, is indeed a good way to use force to strike, but smooth combination at such a young age. He has learned so many martial arts. However, the Heaven Demon Dissolution, a method that injures 1,000 enemies but incurs 10,000 self-injuries. Apart from burying your martial arts path. No value. Amazing. As expected of the leader of martial arts. Perfect target to farm points. Changshengquan starting posture. Old man, don't be so arrogant. I know more than just one heavenly demon's demise. The whole Qiao family could not defeat me with their Changquan. Not to mention you are alone. Brothers sigh. What a pity. Aren't you going to ask why it's always someone else who is sacrificed, and why it isn't me, the great martial artist, who is dead? Because they are weak. People only know my name as a martial sage, but they don't know that a martial sage is not born a martial sage. In the first half of my life, my martial arts career has been very successful, and my official career has also been very smooth. Till the saintly conquer the vanquished. I gave up my official post and title, devoted myself to martial arts, created the Martial Sage Spirit Rhinoceros Sutra, and found the top 10 strongest martial artists in the world. He taught them the complete martial saint psychic unity and made an agreement to fight to the death in 10 years. The final victor will unite the martial arts of the other experts and become a saint through martial arts. The top 10 in the world that year, everyone can become a martial sage. It is just that I lived until the end. The law of the jungle is the greatest principle in the world, and it is also my martial art. And you. They are weak. Broken ribs plus the backlash of heavenly demons' disintegration. You are no different from the dead. Too weak, I don't even have the qualifications to absorb it. Dying to earn. Armless? Ripple wave strength folds one wave. 6% power.